Live started, bro.
Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Om Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Sarvagurubhyo Namaha. Neelatungastanagiri subdhamudbhotya Krishnam पारार्त्यं स्वं सुधिसरसरसिद्धमध्यापयन्ति सोचिष्ठायां स्रजनिगलितं या बलात्कृत्य भुङ्क्ते घोधाधस्यै नम इदमिदं भूय एवास्तु भूयः அன்னவயல் புதுவை ஆண்டாள் அரங்கற்குப் பண்ணு திருப்பாவை பல்பதியம் இன் இசையால் பாடிக் கொடுத்தாள் நட்பாமாலை பூமாலை சூடிக் கொடுத்தாலை சொல்லு சூடிக் கொடுத்த சுடர்கொடியே தொல்பாவை பாடி அருள வல்ல பல்வலையாய் நாடினி வெண்கடற்கென்னை விதியென்ற இம்மாற்றம் நாம் கடவா வண்ணமே நல்கு. We are on the 27th Pasuram, 27th day by the calculation of Margashirsha, Dhanur Masam. In tradition, on this month, they don't call this as day 27, like how we have been mentioning here as day 1 of 30, day 2 of 30, day 3 of 30. Rather, they will call each day with the starting word of that particular Pasuram. That is why you see on presentation, for our understanding, we say is 27 of 30 days. But actually, you see there, the name of the pastor will be given. Margari was the first day, Vayyat, second day, Ongi, third day, Ari, fourth day, Mayan, fifth day, Pullum Silaminakan, Kisi Kisi என்று கீழ்வானம் தூமணி நோற்று சுவர்க்கம் கற்று கற்று கனைகள் புல்லின் உங்கள் தோட்டத்து வாவியுள் எல்லே இளங்கிளியே நாயகனாய் நின்ற அம்பரம் ஊர்ந்து குத்து விளக்கேறிய 33 ஏற்று கலங்கள் எதிர்பொங்கி மீதளிப்ப அங்கன்மா ஞாலத்த அரச அங்கன் மாறி மலைமழிஞ்சி முன்னிக் கடந்திறங்கும் மாறி அன்று உலகளந்தாய் அடிப்போற்றி அன்று ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பெருத்து ஓரிரவில் ஒருத்தி மகனாய் ஒளித்து வளர ஒருத்தி மாலே மணிவண்ணா மார்கழி நீராடுவான் மாலே. And that was yesterday. And today day is not 27, it is Kudarai Valli. It is famously called as Kudarai Valli, but actually it's Kudarai Vellum. It's Vellum over the period of the time changed to Valli. And my mother-in-law was telling me the other day that today is 27th, it is Kudarai Valli. I was just trying to see it's not, it's become so famous that it changed from Kudarai Vellum into Kudarai Valli. Tomorrow is Karavaigal Pinchendru, and the next one is Sutrum Surumbarakal, and then last one is Vangai Kadakadan, the Madhavane Keshavani. Chittum Sirimanakal, yeah, and Vangai Kadakan, the Madhavane Keshavani. So those are the Pasuram, and those are the days for every single day by calling the name of the Pasuram. On the 27th Pasuram, yesterday we saw how she got the 6 items. But then before that, on 21st Pasuram, Krishna opened, ready to get up. He was ready to open his eyes, and Andal was asking to get up. And 22nd Pasuram, Andal prays that Krishna, you just open your eyes. And then Krishna was ready to open the eyes. And 23rd Pasuram, she says, stop, please get up and walk. And then Krishna was ready to walk. And then as he was walking, 24th Pasuram, under Ulogalandai Adipotri, where Andal says, what will happen to your lotus feet if you start walking? That she's starting Jai, Jai, glorifying me, you may live longer. May there be glories to you. May there be all protection to you. So she was praying this in the 24th Pasam. 25th Pasam, then she says, the purpose of Lord's appearance. Male Manivan, no, Uruti Mahanai Pirandi, Orati, Urti Mahanai Ulittu Valera. She says, why have you appeared into this world? She gives the reason over there in the 25th Pasuram. And 26th Pasuram, then Krishna is asking, what is that you want? And she says that we need 6 items so that we can perform. We can perform what we need to perform, and it's necessary for us to perform the puja. We need the 6 items. And Krishna said, okay, here you go, you take it. And that is done. And now Andal is telling, well, where is the complimentary? What's the compliment? Where is the accomplishment or reward? Where is the sambhavani? That's called sambhavani. Where is the token of appreciation? Please give us that. That's going to be the pasuram for today. this Pasuram. So by performing Nombu, by performing this austerity, we get we get something in return. You have to give something in return as an appreciation. So what is that you're going to give? So when we reach Vaikuntham, after we when we reach means as if I'm talking, you may think I'm telling, what is this? He's talking so confidently. If not today, we are all going to be attaining the spiritual world. There's no a bit of doubt on that one. We are all going to go back to Godhead. And it's just matter of time. That's all. You may go this lifetime, I may go after hundreds of lifetime. Someone may go in second lifetime, whatever it may be. It's matter of time. It's just we will be going back to Vaikuntha or whichever destination of that of your Ishta Devata. Devata, when I say it's not demigod, Krishna's incarnation. Whatever appearance, whatever avatar he took, one may want to go and enjoy the Lord over there in their service. Now, when we go to Vaikuntha, Taittiriya Upanishad says something. Taittiriya Upanishad says something. What happens is that we reach Vaikuntha, we stand in front of the Lord, and we say, "My dear Lord, accept me. I'm here, accept me." And the Lord is telling, how do you want me to accept you? Well, you accept me as your meal for today. You want to eat something, right? You accept me as a meal for today. Ahamannam, 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 ahamannada, amahamnada, ahamannada, aham. He says that you please eat me as a meal, consume me. Aham annam, I am your food. I means Jivatma, not the body. I am your food. Enjoy you, consume me for your enjoyment. For your enjoyment. That makes sense. But what happened in this particular Upanishad statement, it says Aham annam, Aham annam, Aham annam 3 times. After that, it says Aham annadha, Aham annadha, Aham annadha. Annadha means one who actually Krishna was an enjoyer who enjoys. One who eats that annadhan. Annadhan means who enjoys that is becomes annadha, right? So when it should be then tvam annadha, tvam annadha, tvam annadha. You are the enjoyer, you are the enjoyer, you are the enjoyer. That's how the Upanishad statement should have been. Surprisingly, it is telling, I am your food. I am the enjoyer. I am the enjoyer. I am the enjoyer. Oh, how is that? Are we talking some other schools of thought, some other philosophy here that I am God? It's not so. It's meaning that I am your food. I am your food. I am your food. You are the enjoyer of the food. You are the enjoyer of the food. You are the enjoyer of food. Makes sense. But then I am your food. I am your food. I am your food. I am the enjoyer. I am the eater. I am the enjoyer. I am the enjoyer. So the explanation is given on this particular statement by the Vaishnava Acharya that we are the food for the Lord. Again, I've already explained this one in one of the past. Food means not literally food. That bhoga object, the dravyam, bhoga dravyam. You don't necessarily have to get enjoyment only by eating. Even by seeing, we can get enjoyment. Even by hearing, we can get enjoyment. Like no, when we take bhoga in front of the altar, we come out, the pujari comes out with the same plate. That means the Lord has taken. It's not that he has not taken the offering that we have done to him. He enjoys. But his way of enjoyment is different. Our way of enjoyment is different. In our way of enjoyment also, we may not eat, especially when you have a kid. When when your child is eating, you don't eat, but you feel as if you've eaten that. The way that your child is eating and enjoying whatever they're eating, you feel you're filled up. You don't want to eat anymore. It's so nice to see when they are eating. Likewise, the Lord eats us, meaning we become a annam to the Lord, means not literally a food where he's going to become a non-vegetarian meat eater, he's going to take and eat us. It's not that. We become a boha dravyam, we become an enjoyment object for the pleasure of the Lord. That's what it means when we say annam, ahamannam, ahamannam. That is all clear. That's not a problem. Now, why the statement Upanishad says ahamannadaka, ahamannadaka, ahamannadaka? I am the eater, I am the eater, I am the eater. I am the food, I am the eater. It is not aikyam, it is not the merging concept of we become one with Brahman and we are the enjoyer, that's not what it is. Of course, you may find such explanation when you read the different commentaries from the different schools of thought for that school of philosophy. But when it comes to Vaishnava schools of thought, ahamannadaha, 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 I am the eater, I am the eater of the food, I am the eater of the food, meaning now we are the food. When the Lord accepts us as his bhoga dravya, as his food, he enjoys when he sees us in the Vaikuntha. when he enjoys seeing us in Vaikunta, that this boy finally wandering in all over the places. He went to India, he went to America, he got the green card, he got the citizenship. Then not enough, he took birth and he went to Swargaloka, he stayed there. Again, he went to Brahmaloka. Again, he came down to this Bhuloka. Again, he's working on everything. So of wandering all those different places, finally he came in front of me. Aham Annam. Now I am yours, Lord. And Lord says, smiling face. When we see the smiling face, our hunger is satisfied. Our hunger is gone. Therefore, who's the eater? I am the eater. How I eat? When I see the Lord smile on me coming and surrendering to Him, I am become the enjoyer. That is the meaning of this particular Upanishad Vakyam. Ahamannam, 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 ahamannadaha, ahamannadaha, ahamannadaha. Now, the purpose of why I said this one, this is exactly what when we go to the Lord, when we do anything that we do to the Lord, it is not for my own pleasure. My pleasure is when I see the smiling face of the Lord looking at my services. That's what is going to make me happy. And in that way, I am becoming an enjoyer. When we become an enjoyer, it doubles than the enjoyment of the Lord. And that is also true. The Lord, when the Lord sees we are becoming a devotee, He smiles. When we see the Lord smile looking at us, our enjoyment double times, triple times multiplies. So in this particular pasuram, we are going to enjoy this pasuram where it is completely opposite to the pasuram that we saw in the second pasuram, வையத்து வாழ்வீர்கள் நாமும் நம் பாவைக்கு செய்யும் கிரிசைகள் கேளீரோ பாட்கடலுள் பையுத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி நெய்யுண்ணோம். Please listen. நெய்யுண்ணோம். One more thing I could request is, it doesn't really matter whether you know the language or you don't know the language. Many of you doesn't know the language, but the words are so purifying. Even if you don't understand, the sound vibration will purify us. Like how the chanting has its own effect. We take a medicine. When we take a medicine, how many of us really understand the configuration or proposition of the medicine we take? Do we really do an investigation of, going to take this pill? Let me do some research of, is 2% of this one is there, 3% of is 0.05%. We don't do anything. We blindly take it. And then when you take it, whether you know the value of it or don't know the value of it, you just took it, it works. Chanting is like that. The Pasurams of Andal and many great Acharyas is the same, Arvas are same thing. So don't not necessary, you need to know the language to do the details, but just by hearing, we are getting purified. Mayittu Malarittu Namudiyum, Sayadana Seyum, Tikurai Chendrodum, Ayamum, Pichayum, Andanayum, Kaikati, Uyimareni, Ugundelo, Yempavai, second Pasuram. In that pasuram, she said, we will not dress up properly, we will not comb our hair, we will not put the flowers to decorate our hair, we will not put the I always forget whatever the kajal in the eyelids. And then we will not eat anything which is cooked of ghee, milk. We won't do anything. In the second pasuram. Now in today's pasuram, it's everything is going to change. Sudagame, tolvalaye, tode, sevipuve, padagame, yendanaya, palgalam, yamaniyum, aade udupo, madan pinne, patsor, mooda, nei pedu, murangai vaivada. It's going to be amazing that she's going to tell exactly whatever she refused to do at that particular pasuram, second pasuram. Now she's telling we are going to do all those things. And that is the beauty of this pasuram. And why, what is going to be revealed in this particular pasuram. And the biggest question is, Prabhu, what are you talking? We've been waiting for 26 days and now it's the 27th day. And she was telling that Andal is requesting for the token appreciation as a gift for completing the Nombu. She's still there. She just came with all this 500,000 devotees, gopis. She stood there. She asked her to get up and then not open up. Then open your eyes, then walk, go to the throne, sit there. And she asked for all the 6 items. Now you're telling it's done, everything is done. Nobu is the fasting and penance is done, and she's asking for a appreciation party, appreciation gift. What's happening here? So that we will know when we get into the pasuram. Now let's recite the pasuram. Udare vellum seer Govinda, untannai paadi parekondi yamperu sammanam. நாடு புகழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக சூடகமே தோல்வலையே தோடே செவிப்பூவே பாடகமே என்றனைய பல்கலனும் யாம் அணிவோம் ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பாற்சோறு மூடனை பேது முழங்கை வழிவார கூடி இருந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். This last line is so very important for us. கூடி இருந்து குளிந்தேலோர். We have to work and be together to enjoy Krishna consciousness. That is the closing part of this particular sloka. So let's move into the word by word padapadartham of this particular passage. Kudarai. Kudarai means those who doesn't want to join Krishna consciousness, those doesn't want to take shelter of Krishna, who doesn't want to become a devotee. They always try to be away from Krishna, devotees. Those are called Kudarai. Kudarai means Kuduvore means one who joins. Kuduvor means one who joins Krishna consciousness or become a devotee or taking shelter of Krishna. Kudarai means who will not join. In other words, they are inimical. They are not very friendly. They stay away from us. Those are called Kudare. Those who are not willing to come together. Kudadal means to coming together. Those doesn't want to come together in the association of the devotees. They want to be away from the association of the devotees, not willing to join the group, devotees group, satsanga. Kudare, Vellum. Vellum is to win over them, to win. Vellum is to, this is why this Vellum has over the period of the time changed to Valli. Valli. Now it's called as very famously known as Kudarai Valli. Today is Kudarai Valli, right? So, but it's not Valli, it's Vellum. And there's nothing wrong in saying this. So it's all right. It's just a mood and bhava. Over the period of time, many things is changing. Many things will change because it's not just happened yesterday, many thousands of years. Anyway, Kudare Vellum. Seer means another thing. Vellum means it's not Vellam. Velllam. It's not Vellam. Vellam is jaggery. It's Vellum means Vellum means to win over. Vellam means jaggery in Tamil. Vellam means jaggery. So here, seer means great, but jaggery will be used today. Today, by the way, today's Pasuram is going to give us a recipe of to make a wonderful sweet. So I request, if you time permits, please listen to the recipe that will be provided by Andal today and make that recipe, make that item sweet, and then offer it to Krishna and enjoy with the family. That is very important for us to do today. This particular sweet and recipe will be provided a little later as we go into the details. Cheer means great. Govinda, it doesn't require any explanation who Govinda is. Now, Kudare Vellum Sir Govinda means you even win over those people who doesn't want to come to you, doesn't want to stay away from you, and even you win over that person. Who is that? Govinda. Govinda is the name which started now and will continue for next two more Pasuram. Kudare Vellum Sir Govinda. Kurai Ondrum Illada Govinda. In 28th, tomorrow, we are going to see Kurai Ondrum Illada Govinda. And in 29th, Itrai Parigolwan Andrugan Govinda. So 3 times Govinda Nama will be repeated starting from today. Govinda Nama is very special. It's special in such a way, all the 10 avatars can be called as Govinda. You'll be surprised. Well, I thought Krishna's name is Govinda, won't give protection to the cows, therefore his name is Govinda. No, it is said, the acharyas are saying that Govinda Nama fits for all the primary 10 avatars. Go means Vedas. And the Lord came in the form of Matsya Murti and he saved the Vedas. Therefore, Matsya Murti is also called as Govinda. Go means mountain. The Mandhara mountain was carried by the back of who? Matsya, Kurma avatar. Therefore, Kurma avatar is also can be called as Govinda. Go means Bhumi. Bhumi means this Bhumi, the earth. And Varaha Dev saved the Bhumi. Therefore, Varaha is also known as Govinda. Go means Stuti. Stuti means to praise someone, praising someone. Who praised to? Prahlad praised the Lord. Therefore, Narsimha name is Govinda. Go means Bhumi. Again, there are multiple Bhumi is going to come because multiple avatar took a participate in the Bhumi related to Bhumi. Go means Bhumi. The Vamana measured the Bhumi. Therefore, Vamana is also known as Govinda. Go means Bhumi again. Bhumi, the avatar which came and annihilated many kings of this Bhumi. Therefore, Parasurama is also called as Govinda. The Go means Bhumi. The Lord Ramachandra became a Chakravarti of this Bhumi. Therefore, Rama is also known as Govinda. Go means Bhumi. Balarama with his plow harvested at full dragged, and then he did all those things with his plow. Therefore, Balarama's name is also Govinda. Go means Pasu. Pasu. Vinda means maintenance. Govinda means one who maintains and give protection. Protection more than protection is maintenance. One who maintains and takes care of the Pashu, cow, go. Therefore, his name is Govinda. Who is that? That is Krishna. Go means dharma. Kali Yuga, in Kali Yuga, as we progress, Kali Yuga is going to go bad and bad and bad. Therefore, the Lord Kalki will appear to give protection to the Dharma. Therefore, Kalki name is also Govinda. So Matsya is Govinda, Varaga is Govinda, Matsya is Govinda, Kurma is Govinda, Varaga is Govinda, Narasimha is Govinda, Vamna is Govinda, Parashurama is Govinda, Rama is Govinda, Balarama is Govinda, Krishna is Govinda, Kalki is Govinda. Why Govinda in this particular passion? Why Govinda in this particular pasam? Because this pasam is about eating. We are going to eat today something. That is why Ahamannam, Ahamannam, Ahamannad. We started with that particular Upanishad statement. Go in this particular Andal is going to give a recipe. By the recipe, we are going to eat something. Kavale, Kavale, Govinda. That means that every morsel we take, we have to. It is the Shastra says that we have to chant Govinda Nam. When you're taking one mouth of Govinda, take another one, Govinda, third one, Govinda. When you're eating, we have to take the name of Govinda. When you're going to sleep, you need to take the name of Madhava. When you're getting up in the morning, you have to take the name of Hari. Therefore, when you're getting up in the morning, we chant the name of Hari. In between, when we are eating our meals or food, prasadam, we have to chant the name of Govinda. When you're going to bed, we have to chant the name of Madhava. That is how that's been explained by the Acharya. So this is the pasam where a sweet is being made and offered to Krishna. Therefore, Govinda. Govinda. Anyway, now coming back here, I didn't, yeah, Govinda. Untannai, about you. Untannai, party, sing. This word is important. Party, untannai party. About you, we are going to sing untannai party. Tannai party. Untannai party is quite important. Untannai party means instead of unnaye party, unnaye party. Instead of telling unnai party, untannai party. We are calling it. Let's take an example. I'm saying Hare Krishna, Bhupal Prabhu, come here. And then telling the second way of telling Hare Krishna, Bhupal Prabhu, I'm calling you, come here. Third way of telling Hare Krishna, Bhupal Prabhu, it's you, I'm calling you, please come here. So there are three ways of calling someone to get some attention and give some difference of how we call that person. Hare Krishna, please come here. Hare Krishna, I'm calling you, come here. Hare Krishna, it is you, I'm calling you, please come here. So this last statement, it is you that I am calling you, is what meant by untannai padi. Instead of telling unnai padi, untannai padi means giving some extra stress, extra importance that it is you I'm calling, I'm not calling anyone else. It is you that I want something from you, not from anyone else. The calling, the intention of calling is to calling purpose. Please listen to this one. The intention of why I'm calling, what is the purpose of calling is to just call you. That's all. What? It doesn't make any sense. What's a prayojanam? Prayojanam is what is the use of calling you? Use of calling is to calling you. It doesn't, I'm taking a medicine. What is the use of taking medicine? To get cured. I'm going to work. What is the use of going to work? To earn money. I'm going to eat. I'm going to drink water. What is the use of drinking water? To quench the thirst. I'm eating food. Why is the purpose of eating food? To take off the hunger. But what is the use of chanting you? To chanting. Come on. How is that? That is a big difference in what we do on a material standard and on a spiritual standard. Why we are chanting is for sake of chanting. There is no any prayojanam. There is no other expectation. There's no other result that we are expecting. We are just chanting for the purpose of chanting. Prabhu, why are you going and doing service at the temple? Well, therefore, that I can get. Someone was telling me this was in our temple happened. A student from SLU came and then says, Prabhu, I want to get a letter from your organization that I did some service over here, so I can get something from the university. They need a letter that I did some service. This happens with our children also. They come for a letter asking for, I did the service, 40 hours of service, 60 hours of service. This can you to ask the president, could you please give me the letter? And we offer them if they've genuinely done this one, right? Therefore, here, why are we doing service? To get the letter? to get some credit points. No, I'm doing service for the sake of doing service. For the sake means not at a headache. My God, no other way I got to. It's not like that. We have to go back to the first statement. Ahamannadaha, ahamannadaha, ahamannadaha. What is that? I'm doing for the sake of doing for the pleasure of the Lord, not for my own pleasure. That is the only prayojanam. Prayojanam is to see that the Lord is happy with my activity. Therefore, she's telling here, உன் தன்னை பாடி. Why are you chanting my name? Why are you calling me Govinda, Govinda, Govinda? I'm chanting Govinda name for the sake of chanting. I'm calling for the sake of chanting, and the reason I'm calling is for no other prayojanam, no other necessity, no other need. I'm simply calling for the name because the calling of Govinda Nama is itself giving me so much joy. Again, this joy is also not for our own pleasure. Please understand that sometimes we get into that mood also. We have to be very careful. What does it mean by Sharanagati? What does it mean by surrender? Surrender means we only get happiness. We only get joy when we see that Lord is happy. There's no other extra thing that makes us joyful. We should we should derive happiness from. The Lord is happy the way that I behave with devotees. The Lord is happy the way that I do my services. The Lord is happy how I speak with devotees and other people. The Lord is happy how I'm engaged myself. And He is happy, He smiles. That smile is all I need. When I see His smile, I becomes joyful. That is the point. That untannai paadi parai. Parai is not a new word for us. We've been hearing parai, 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 parai throughout the Pasurams. You've been heard parai. And what's the meaning of parai? Parai means drum. Para means drum, right? So the parai that has been mentioned yesterday and the parai has been mentioned today is actual drum. Please understand the difference between all the parais that we have seen so far. Parai the mentioned that yesterday and parai that mentioned today or is the actual drum she's asking for. Pare. Asking, if she's not asking here, she's telling, I'm going to use that pare to chant Govinda, 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 Govinda. She's going to use that pare to make the announcement or to chant the name of Lord. Pare. But the pare that's coming up next Pasuram, pare is coming, we spoke before 26 Pasuram, it all has a different meaning. And that we will wait and see what it is tomorrow. Now, parai kondu means get. Kondu means parai kondu with the parai, with the instrument that we get, yam, we peru. Peru means to obtain. To obtain sammanam. Sammanam means is a rich word, is giving donation. Giving a donation. We don't have give a donation. In English, we simply say I'm giving donation. But the rich word is called sammanam. Sammanam means giving something in an appreciation for the service that the person has been done. That is called sammanam. You call especially call a priest to your house, and we don't see how much you charge, sir. And the priest should not be giving, my fee for doing this puja is $100. You should not tell fees. And we should not think it's a fees. It's sammanam. Sammanam is we are just giving a gift to the priest for performing some puja, one activity in our house. It is bad to say that I'm giving a fees, and it's bad to priest to ask, I charge $100, $200. That is also bad. It is not shastric at all. They just accept what has been given by the host. Host gives whatever to their best. They should not be confused. They should give what is the best to the priest who perform the puja. This is called sammanam. Sammanam. Therefore, she's asking sammanam. We want the gifts for successfully completing the nombu. For successfully complete, we completely successfully completed the penance successfully, Krishna. Now we want some appreciation, something you have to give to me. Whatever gift you want to give it in a way that everyone watches, everyone sees, everyone is aware of. Nadu means in Nadu means country, but in a grammatical Tamil language, Nadu represents village, Naharam represents town, Desham represents country. Okay, there's a difference. Over here, she's talking about not the country Nadu, she's talking about village because she's coming from a village. So we have to understand she's not coming from a big city or something. She's coming from a Gokulam, a village, Vrindavan. Therefore, it's called village. What she's trying to tell is Nadu, Puhara. Puhara means praise. Even the people in the village should know how you are giving your gift to us. It should not be kept secretly. You don't call someone secretly and give Prabhu, I want to give you some gift. Please come here, come here. And then sometimes this happens, right? You want to give gift in public place, you don't want to give it. What happens if someone sees that you're giving a gift to this Prabhuji, then other will think, what about me? You're not giving to me. So we don't want to get into anyone's bad book. So we try to do, Prabhu, come that side, that come, they show eyes, and that person understand. You come outside the temple, and then you go there, happy birthday to you, give the gift and send that person. So what Andal is saying, don't do that. There's no privacy, there's no need of any private meeting here. Make it as a big announcement. Naadu Puhara. The way that you have to do is everyone should know about what we have done, what service that we have done, what we have done. Parishinal. Parishinal means it is over here, it's called jewel. Parishinal, Nandraha. Nandraha means worthy. Give a best gift that you can give. Don't give something which is not best. Give the best gift that you can give for the penance that we have successfully completed. I keep repeating successfully completed because she didn't do anything yet. She's still there with Krishna. She has not gone to the 500,000 gopis, have not returned back to the Yamuna, gone back to Yamuna. They did not make a pavai, a beautiful Katyayini, form of a Katyayini, and did not do any of those things. Now she is telling that you honor us with a nice gifts for successfully completing whatever. Krishna was just thinking, oh my God, what? Then let's wait for what Krishna is going to talk and what he's going to say, and questions and interaction, what's happening with both of them. But then she goes on. She says, what are the things? We'll give you the list of the things that we need. Chudakame, we want bracelet. Chudakame means bracelet. Tol, tol valaye means the ornament that is put on the tol. Tol means shoulder. Tol shoulder. Valaye means ornament. Ornament which goes on your shoulder or your armlet over here. So that is we need. And then tode means earrings. Earring. Tode, where you put on an ear, which hangs. Tode. Chevi puve. Tode, earring. Chevi means ear. Puve means flower. We also want a earring. We want an earring that is tode, and we want another earring on top of the ear. Now we know that we have seen this one. Girls sometimes have not only one earring, they have multiple earrings on the same ears, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So what she's asking is not multiple. She's asking one earring over here on the lower ear, another earring on the top of the ear. So I need tode, chevi puve, padagame, chevi puve, padagame. Padagame is anklet. Anklet. Polusu, they say in Tamil, anklet. Anklet. Padagame, padagame, Endranayim, not only this thing that I said, what? Chudagame, tole, Chodagame, Tol Valaye, Tode, Chevi Pube, Padagame. Not only these 5 items, and like this, many items. Endranaya, other pal means tooth, and so pal means many. Pal means milk, right? Therefore, it's very important when you say we have to be very careful in pronunciation, especially when you are trying to read a language in a different language, we may make mistakes. Therefore, it is pal, it's not pal. You don't, if you say pal, this pal will become milk. So this pal means many. Many kalanam, not many, pal kalanam. Kalanam means ornaments. Like that, we want many ornaments, even which have not mentioned to you. You have to make sure it's all covered. The gift that you're going to give, it's all covered in that things. Therefore, yam, anivom means we will wear adai. And then she says we will wear all those things. Adai means beautiful cloth, that is sari. We will also take adai means beautiful cloth. Udupo means we will wear. Adan means then after, thereafter, then pinne after, pinne thereafter. Par, now comes the recipe for the sweet. Par means pal is milk. Chore means rice. Muda means covered. Muda means close, is covered. Part chore, muda nei. Nei means ghee. So we will have milk, rice, and then the ghee to the top of the bims. The top of the thing, we will pour ghee so much so to the top. Ghee, peidu. Peidu means, and then when you are eating, drips. When you're taking and eating that sweet, whatever the sweet she's going to tell us, when we are eating, the ghee should drip from your hand right to the elbow, down here. Murungai Varivara. When you're taking and eating, and especially when children are eating, we can see this when they have the rice over here, the yogurt will be stuck over here, and they're eating, their hands will be, all this thing will be dripping from their hand, and we have to give them a tissue paper, please wipe and eat, like that. So, like that, Andal who's grown up is they're not as grown up as 20 or 25. They're all young girls, by the way. They're very, very young girls. Andal, while she was singing this song, don't be surprised, she was 5 years old. 5 years old. Then think about our friends of same age. So it's not they are a teenager, 13-year-old or a youth, and now we are giving all this. Whether youth means is 13 to 18, or youth means now they've increased the youth also from 13 to 25. Okay, so we keep changing these things. But here we are not talking about youth or teenager. I think they are only 5 years old. Hmm. Now she's telling that Paul, where are we? Paul, milk, chore, rice, mood, covered, nei means ghee, peide means it's dripping, murangai means to the elbow, vari means flowing, to the elbows is flowing through. Why did all this? Why why is that they are all consuming these things like this? Because anyway, when we go to the details of this, we'll tell. But then she's telling that I'm going to eat all this thing, and as we eat, it's all going to drip. Is she very much interested in eating all the sweet and all those things? No, it is all offered to Krishna as a prasadam. When it come back to us as a prasadam, we enjoy the prasadam to the best. We should not start complaining about prasadam. We enjoy the prasadam. Once it's come out, there's no question of complaining the prasadam. It's done. Of course, for the betterment, we are as an organization, we have to cater many people, newcomer, and so therefore we have to give some feedback. But the feedback should not be in a complaining mode. That you cooked, it doesn't have a salt, it's burnt out, it's just not nice. Please understand, when you're saying this one, Krishna has already honored that one. That means it's no more bhoga, it's prasadam. When it became a prasadam, there's no point criticizing. One should not be criticizing that food has been already offered to Krishna. It's a big offense. Therefore, we can give feedback, but not in a complaining or criticizing that prasadam itself. It's very, very bad to do that. It's an offense. It's a sinful thing. Let's not do those things. So Andal is saying that she's going to take that prasadam that's offered to Krishna and eat it to the top, to the best. As she eats, everything is just dripping and coming down. So Choru Muda Ne Pede Murangai Varivara through Kudi. Kudi means together. As she Kudi Irinde means we will. Kulinde enjoy. Kulinde also means to be cool. Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool. We say that, right? Like Andal, it's cool. Hey, Krishna, it's cool, guy. It's cool. Like that. Kulirinde enjoy. Kudi irinde kulirinde. It's the very important part. As we go further into details, we will learn what that is. The meaning of the Pasuram. Oh, Govinda, you can easily win over those who are opposed to you. The rewards we gain from singing your praises and obtaining the drum will be universal acclaim. Many ornaments we shall wear, bracelets and armlets, rings for the lower ear and the flower-like ornaments for the upper ear. We shall wear lovely robes, that means saris, and then partake a milk rice soaked with ghee that drips down our elbows as we eat. Thus shall we be in bliss, cool and united with you. கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா உன் தன்னை பாடி பறைகொண்டு யாம்பெரும் சம்மானம் நாடு போழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக சூடகமே தோல்வலையே தோடே செவிப்பூவே பாடகமே என்றனைய பல்கலனும் யாமணிவோம் ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பாற்சோறு மூடனை பெரிது முழங்கை வழிவார கூடியிருந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய் கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா. கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா, the Lord who wins over those who doesn't want to join us. In the previous பாசனம், மாலே மணிவண்ணா மார்கரி நீர் ஆடுவான் மேலையார் செய்வனகள் வேண்டுவன கேட்டியேன் ஞானத்தை எல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன பாலுண்ண வண்ணத்து பாஞ்ச ஜன்னியமே போல்வன வண்ணங்கள் சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுடை எனவே சால பெரும்பறை பல்லாண்டு இசைப்பாரே போல விளக்கே கொடியை விதானமே ஆளின் இலையாய் You have to remember this verse, all in Rilayal, Arulailor Empavai. Male Manivanna, the greatness. Male Manivanna, the simplicity, accessibility. All in Ilaya, the Lord's greatness is being explained, and she asked for these 6 items. What are the 6 items? Panchajanyam. And I said, I want Panchajanyam. I don't want that Panchajanyam that you have. This is continuation. We are making the Sangati from the previous Pasuram to this Pasuram. It's not that we are going back to the previous Pasuram again, spending 2 hours here. It's a Sangati. We are connecting from the previous Pasuram to the 26 to the 27. So please understand that one. Panchachanyam. Now, what is Andal is telling when Krishna is ready to give Panchachanyam? He said, I don't want that Panchachanyam. I don't want that Panchachanyam. Why? Because that Panchachanyam is used in the battlefield, and it is to create the fear of the Kauravas. It's there is some Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Therefore, I don't want that Panchajanyam. Krishna said, then which one do you want? I want the Panchajanyam. I want the conch that you used to blow when you are grazing the cows to call the cows. Krishna uses the Panchajanyam. He blows the conch. When he blows, the cows will come back and it goes. And that's all. I want that Panchajanyam. And Krishna said, so be it. Parai, the musical instrument. Krishna, and when she asked, I want the parai, Krishna said, okay, I have the one that been managed, one that I have the one from Jambavan. Jambavan used to have a parai. Jambavan, he used to go around the entire world 26 times when this is again another story. But anyway, he has a parai. He gave that parai. He said, no, 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 no. We don't want that parai, that instrument. We want the instrument that you used personally while you're dancing. Kudakotatam, it's called Kudakotatam. There's one type of dance. Krishna used to dance it. We want that particular pare. Can you give that? Krishna said, take it. And then Palland is a pare. Now, what in this particular, this is something that we didn't cover in the last yesterday thing. Here, Palland is a pare means the devotees, who can run, who can give the lead the kirtan, who can sing the glories of the Lord. The Alvars, the saints who have given commentary to this particular thing, they said that when Andal asked this one, he gave our own father as a father, that is Periyalvar. But then she said, no, we want Nammalvar. So this is how the commentary has been given. He gave Periyalvar, and also in Periyalvar, she asked for Nammalvar because father, I have my father always. Therefore, Nammalvar is what I want. So he gave that also. Again, this has much more details. It will go another 30 minutes for me to explain why Periyalvar, why Nammalvar. We'll just move on with this one so we can get connected to today's Pasuram, 27th Pasuram. Now, Kola Vilake, Krishna was going to give a lamp. At that time, Krishna, I don't want an ordinary lamp. Then Krishna gave Nappinai. Nappinai was given to her. Kola Vilake. Kodiye. Kodiye, we need a flag. Therefore, Krishna gave Garuda. Garuda as a Kodi. Vidhaname. Krishna gave Adisheshan. And then Adishesha, he became that canopy over there. And then Krishna realized that if I give that one, then I'll be in separation of Adishesha. Adishesha will be in separation of me. Therefore, he took that back and he gave his chadar. You take this one and cover it. That is how she received all these things. Now the Pasuram is done. And now in this Pasuram, Andal is telling, Krishna is telling, are you all ready now? Are you happy with this one? Now Andal is telling, yeah, it's all done. Now, since we have done, please give us some sambhavane. Give us a gift. Krishna said, what? You did not even took us one step out of this place. You're simply standing here. You've been ordering me so many things. Open your eyes, half open, full open. Don't keep your foot here. Don't come here. Go to the throne, sit there, ask questions. And you ask for the 6th item. And then now you're telling you completed, and not only completed, you want a gift, appreciation token, appreciation gift for this one. You didn't even go to Yamuna, nothing. How do you say you completed? She said, Krishna, you're still bacha. You're still a little kid. You don't understand. Why you're calling me a kid? What is that I did not understand? It is very clear, very obvious. You don't try to fool me. Andal, please, you don't try to fool me. Oh, Krishna, what is your understanding about this fasting? Andal, sorry, what is you understood about this Pavai Nomu that we are speaking all this while for 26 Pasuram? Krishna said, well, you all are supposed to get ready, go to Yamuna Nadi and then bathe there and make a beautiful Katyayini form, Mother Katyayini's form, and do your prayers, offering. And he was going on and I said, stop. That is why I said you did not understand, you understood everything wrong. For our noble, what we, let me tell you what the noble means. Our noble is Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya, Potri Potri, Palland Palland. That is all our penances. Always remembering your name, chanting for the well-being of you. We want you to be protected. We want you be happy. That is all our penance. Our penance, it's the biggest penance. To not think of ourselves, to think of welfare of someone else is the biggest austerity. You all will agree that one. That is, I'm thinking about myself all the time. What am I going to do after the class is over? Will the breakfast be ready? Will it be as per my taste? Will I be going to, I mean, thinking about always about myself. Now I'm stopping thinking about myself. I'm thinking about someone else's welfare continuously all the time. Is that not a penance? Krishna, that is the penance that we are doing. Therefore, we've been chanting your name, chanting Jaya Jaya, Andru Ulagalanda Adi Potri, Chentrangum Tenilanga Chetra Teril Potri, Pundu Saganamudeta Pugul Potri, Kandu Gunila Yerinda Kal Potri, Pundu Gudaya Edita Gunam Potri, went to Pahikakum in Kail Wait, Kail Veil Potri, Entrentum Sehome Yeti Parigulwan, Indriamando, Irangelo Yempavai. Oh, Krishna said, oh, then what about bathing in the river? You, this is, I understand to some extent that you want to pray for my well-being, but you're supposed to go take bath. You come to the temple, at least before coming to temple, take bath. But you're coming to me and you're telling all this thing. Why don't you go and take bath? Why don't you go into, well, the bathing is nothing but diving into your auspicious qualities, thinking and remembering about your wonderful Kalyana Guna, auspicious, ஆற்றப் Mahane Arivuraய், ஊற்றமுடையாய் பெரியாய், உலகின் தோற்றமாய் நின்ற சுடரே தூயில, மாற்றாறு உனக்கு வளைதுந்தன் வாசற்கண், ஆற்றாது வந்து அடிப்பணியுமா போலே, போற்றியோம் வந்தோம் புகழ்ந்தேலர். This is from the 21st Pasuram, where Andal is telling that we are immersed in the Krishna Anubhava, your qualities. We are swimming already in that, in remembering you, remembering your lotus eyes. You remember Kinkini Vaishe, the Tamare Popole, Sengan Sirde, Yemel Vidiao, Tingalum Adithanum Yerindar. We chanted this also in the 22nd Pasam about your lotus eye. We are immersed in the lotus eye. And we also immersed in the way that you're walking and coming. Mari Malemurindi Manik Kidandarangum, serious Singa Marivutrti Virit, very Maibanga Yapadam, Pernudri Moody, Niman Muringi Purapata Podarama, Poleni Puai Puvanna, உன் கோயில் நின்றெங்கனே போந்தருளி கோப்புடைய சீரை சிங்காசனத்திலிருந்து யாம் வந்த காரியம் அறிந்தேனோர் எம்பாவர். We've been immersed in the swimming, the way that you're walking, the way that you're talking, looking at your eyes, looking at your ears, looking at beautiful form. We are just immersed in, we are already deep dived into the ocean. In your Leela also, we've been dived into a ocean of your Leela, thinking about your past and Orati Mahana Pirande, or Irvil, Orati Mahana, Ulitwala, Tarikilan Agitan, Ting Neneta, Karutai Perepeta, Kanjan Vaitil, Nerupenan and Nedumale, Uni Arutit Vandom, Paritariahil, Varutamum, Tin, the Mahandelo, Empower. Krishna said, well, this is unbelievable. The whole world was told that you are going to perform noble. You girls are really just changing however you want. You're just changing the program however you want. The whole world knows, and your people all know that you've been committed, you've been told to perform the Pavanam, actual noble. Yes? And yes, that is for the worldly people, and that's not for us. Worldly people, they have to do all those things, but we don't need to do all those things. Krishna said, then what about the rain? You got to, if you do like this, will there be rain? Because the your village people are thinking that you're all going to go to the river, Yamuna Nadi, and perform this puja. Therefore, in Vrindavan, in Gokulam, all this place can get the nice rain. What will happen to that? Krishna is asking. And Andal is like, oh, no problem. We already took care of that in the fourth pasam. What the fourth pasam? Ari Maraikanna, Undani Kaikaravel, Ari Puku Mudu Koda, Teri, Uri Mudalvan, Uruam Pol May Karate, Pari and Tolude, Patpanavan Kail, Ari Bol Mini Valamuri Bol Indarinde, Tada, Sarna Mudeta, Sara Mare Pol, Vara Ulagini Pedirai, Nangalu Margari, Nirada Mahundelo, Yampa. In that, we already prayed, and the Varuna, the god of rain, will take care of that one. We don't need to worry about that one. What about the well-being of others? They also need other material benefits. Rain is one thing. What about benefit? Other benefits. You have to go and do that puja. Well, Anda said that is taken care in the third pasuram. Ongi Ulahalanda Uttaman Pair Party, Nangalum Nampavek Chartani Radinal, Thing in the Nadalam, Tingle Mumari Pede, Ongu Verjanaloda Kailuhala, Ungwale Podil, Podivan Kanpadapa, Tenga, they Pukir in the Sitamale Putrivanga, Udam Nirek Valal Perumpa Circle, Ninga the Selum, Nirendelo, Yenpa. Krishna said, I just cannot accept this. I cannot accept it. Give you gift for things that you are not done. And I said, you cannot refuse, my Lord. Now she says, see how the conversation goes between devotee and Krishna. Right? Krishna says, I cannot accept all your reasonings here. I don't think I'm going to give you any gift because you did nothing. You did nothing. And now Andal says, you cannot refuse, my Lord. You cannot. You have no choice. You have to give because you are Kudare Vellum Sir Govinda. That is where this first line comes. We took some time to come to the first line because to understand that Krishna has no other choice. He cannot escape from us to give what we want. He has to do that. There's no other means for him to escape. So when we go in front of Krishna, we pray to Krishna. Even though Krishna may ask hundreds and thousands of challenging questions, at the end, we will be the winner, not Krishna. I can strongly say this one. We are the winner in front of Krishna, and Krishna is going to be the loser. Why? Kudare Vellum Sir Govinda. That means Kudare Shir with all gunas. Shir means the highly great qualities that Krishna has. With his great qualities that Krishna has, he can even win over the hearts of people who doesn't want to come to him. He doesn't want to come Kudare. Therefore, he can just he can win over every single people. And in Ramayana, it is said that Valmiki says, Satyena Lokan Jayati, Dhinan Dhanena Raghavaha, Gurun Sushushya, Viro Dhanusha, Yudhi Satravan. This beautiful thing. Valmiki talks about the qualities of Rama. How Ramachandra is very valiant. Satyena Lokan. Satyena Lokan Jayati. Satyen Rama is very valiant and conqueror of everyone by his virtue. By his virtue. And for the poor people, Dhinan Dhanena Raghavaha. For the poor people, he gives and pours them whatever they need. Gurun Sushrishaya means for the elders and gurus. He becomes a servant of them. He becomes a servant. He attracts people in this way. If anyone wants to become an attractive person, Ramayana is giving in a technique and ways how we can be more attractive to others. What are the steps? First one is really follow the virtue. By Rama following the virtue, he becomes attractive to people. Second one, he helps people who's in need. Dhinan Dhanena Raghavaha. And he attracts those people also by giving is whatever he has, whatever he gives. Then people get attracted to that person. And Gurun Sushushayan, Gurun is just Gurun. We also have to derive that all the elders also. Gurun, elders, and respectable one. For them, he does so much service to them. By that, everyone get attracted to him. Dhanusha Yuddhi Shatravan. In the battlefield, he also attracts the enemies. This is beautiful. In battlefield, he also attracts enemies. How does he attract the enemies? By just holding the bow. Dhanusha Yuddhi Shatravan. He just hold the bow. That's all. By holding the bow, you don't attract anyone. You take the bow, and then you take the arrow launched on the bow and then release it. Maybe when he does that one, it may be attractive. But just by carrying the bow in his hand, he stands there, he attracts them. How do we know that? What are you talking? You just talk whatever you want, Prabhuji, however you want. It's not. In Ramayana, it is there. When Ravana lost everything, he was just Nirayuda Pani means who doesn't carry any weapon. He was completely defeated. Ravana was completely defeated. He was just standing helplessly, his head down. But then he looked at Rama. At that time, when Ravana had no weapons over there, immediately everything that Rama carried, everything fell off from his hands, except the bow he was just holding. That's all. The bow without arrow is not going to be of any use. What is the use of just having bow? There's no arrow. Everything from all the ayutham, weapons fell off from Rama when Ravana lost everything. because it's a Kshatriya rule that when the opponent is not having a weapon, you should not go and attack that person. When the opponent is running away from the battlefield, you cannot chase and go and hit that person. So there are some rules for the Kshatriya. Likewise, when Ravana lost everything and Rama also gave up on everything, but just holding the bow in his hand. Gotanda Pani, though he was holding that bow, and then Ravana saw that bow and he was, oh my God, he's so beautiful, he's so attractive, he's so very nice. That is what Ravana thought at that point of time. And therefore Rama said, you go and come back tomorrow. Ravana got a nice chance, but he came back the next day. He came back the next day. If Ravana came back the next day, not without the weapon, but with the Anjali Mudra. Anjali Mudra means this one. This Anjali Mudra, and Swami Vedanta Desikan is written a script, written a grantha, or a written article, not article, Sotram, just on Anjali Mudra, how important it is to fold our hand in front of the deity. Because Jalayiti Anjali, and Jalayiti Anjali is called Anjali. That means one who become melted and runs like a water by putting this. When we place our hands in front of the Lord and stand like this, seeing this particular mudra, it becomes like a melted butter or melted, it runs like a water. That means heart melts if anyone folds this. That is called Anjali, Anjali Mudra. Rama, if Krishna, if Ravana would have come the next day with his folded hand, this time Rama would have lost. That is what the point in the first line. Udare Vellam Sir Govinda means, though it is says that you even win over those people who doesn't come to you, what is the opposite of that means Kuduvare Kuduvaridam Thopar Govinda. The commentator says in Tamil, Kudare Velum Sir Govinda, you win over those people who does not come to you, meaning that opposite of that is those who come to you, to them, you are not a winner, you are a loser. Hope you are focusing here. Udare Velamsir Govinda, one more, I'll repeat one more time, that you are the winner over those people who do not come to you. What implies the opposite of that? What does it imply? That means those who come to you, to that people, you are the loser, you are not the winner. That is the meaning of this first line. And Andal took it in this angle by telling in that style of Udare Velamsir Govinda, but actually Kuduvaridam Topar Govinda. You will be a loser when someone comes and falls at your feet. You give up everything for that love of the devotee. Therefore, if Ravana would have come the next day with his folded hand, Anjali Mudra, it is not Krishna will be the winner, it will be Ravana would be the winner, because Krishna will completely surrender to this devotee, Bhakta Vatsala. He become a devotee of devotee, a lover of his devotee. Therefore, this is the greatness of Lord. One should not think that, well, it's not as is a defect, it's not a dosha by losing someone. Well, he's only losing to his devotees, not to anyone else. He's losing to his devotee is his greatness. It is not dosha. It is not the defect in Lord's quality. It is greatness, one of the greatness, saulabhyam, accessibility. Therefore, indirectly, this is what is meant by this line, Udare Vellamsir Govinda. She's not, Andal doesn't want to pronounce a failure in the sloka, because whenever you're composing any literary work, the sloka, stotram, you don't want to put a negative word there. It is not nice, especially you're glorifying someone. You don't want to put negative word there. Therefore, over here also, she didn't want to put anything negative. She put as vellum instead of putting totrar. She could have put Govinda lost to his devotees. Instead of telling lost, which is a negative connotation, she used vellum. Therefore, the appearance or the birth of this first line is to give it positive note. Kudare vellum see Govinda. Where did Krishna fail for his devotees? Where did Krishna fail for every one of you all know where Krishna failed for his devotees? Bhishma Deva took a promise that I will make Krishna to take a weapon. And to Krishna took a promise, I will not take a weapon, I will just be a chariot driver. I will share. What happened? We all know the story. What happened? Finally, Krishna gave up his promise and took the wheel with his chakra Sudarshan Chakra, that wheel is the Sudarshan Chakra. He took all the way as if he's going to run and kill Bhishma. He ran. He just did that one out of anger. He just went there because Arjuna has been completely defeated by Bhishma. So he was running carrying this weapon. And Arjuna thought, oh my God, Krishna, don't forget you're given a promise not to lift the wheel. Please, 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 for my sake, don't give up your promise. Krishna, Krishna. He fell at the, he ran, Arjuna ran behind Krishna, fell at the feet of Krishna. Krishna, please stop, stop, stop. Don't do that. Don't. And Krishna said, okay, Baba, okay, okay, I'll come back. So why he did this one is a secret. Why Krishna have to do all this one? Or Krishna could have just showed Sudarshan Chakra sitting over there and had given some angry look on Bhishma, or pronounced said, Bhishma, stop doing that one. Something could have done. But why did Krishna have to take a wheel and run towards Bhishma is revealed not in Mahabharata, revealed in Bhagavatam. In the Bhagavatam, Swa Nigamam Apahaya Mat Pratijnam Ritam Adirkatum Avapluto Ratastaha Drita Rata Charano Abhyayat Chaladgur Harir Iva Hantum Ibam Gato Uttariyaha. Uttariyaha. Uttara means this Uttara. Bhishma is chanting, telling this, my dear Lord, I know why you did over there at that time, because I can remember you at my time of death. This is exactly what I'm meditating and thinking. For my sake, you did that one. For your devotee's sake, for my word to become true, you gave up your promise. What a great personality you are. So therefore, Krishna is failing. He's happy to fail in front of his devotee. He doesn't care about any of this thing. And not only that, even the enemies, when they see Krishna, they glorify Krishna. They also get captivated by Krishna. Where in Ramayana, Surpanakha says, Taruno Rupa Sampanno Sukumaro Mahabalo Pundarika Vishalaksho Kshira Krishna Jimbaro. This is a glorification of Surpanaka glorifying Rama to her brothers in Janasthana. These beautiful, handsome-looking boys, good-looking boys, with a gentle, great, mighty, beautiful, broad lotus-like eyes, wearing a deer skin, and they are just looking so attractive, very composed, but they are looking like a sages. They are the one who cut off my nose and ears. And then Mandodari, it's not Mandodari, it's Mandodari. Mandodari also, when she turns around and look, who is that person who killed my husband, who cannot be defeated? Vyaktamesha Mahayogi Paramatma Sanatanaha Anada Madhyam Nidano Mahataho Paramo Maham Tamasaha Paramo Dhata Shanku Chakra Gadadara Sri Vatsaksya Nityasri. Beautiful names these are. Nityasri Rajasaga Sashwato Dhruvaha. She goes on glorifying Krishna. Even the enemies like Surpanaka, even Mandodari, everyone praises Krishna so much. Kudare Vellum Seer Govinda. Krishna attracts even those people of that nature. They also get attracted. Therefore, he is Govinda. And yet, he doesn't. Those who doesn't want to join will also be joining because of looking at Krishna's quality, his beautiful names and wonderful appearance. Therefore, Govinda, he is Govinda. One who goes behind cows is called Govinda. But here is why. Here's the reason. Some of the reasons of Govinda. Go means cow. We saw that go means cow. Cow has certain nature. Three things are there. Lakshanam. Cow's Lakshanam. What are the three cow's Lakshanam? Number one, will not open its mouth and ask for help. Cow will not ask for help. Please come, Haribol, please come here. I'm in danger. Please come and save me. Please come and save me. It doesn't open it. It keeps on munching and eating the grass. Even anyone is coming close to it, try to take a sword and cut or do anything, it just continue eating the grass. It doesn't call out for asking for any protection, number one. Number two, even after protection, even if someone goes and protects the cow doesn't even realize it's been protected. Cow does not even realize it's been because he doesn't know. It is not that intelligent. He's just busy eating this grass or doing whatever, taking care of the calf. The first one is it doesn't open the mouth and ask for, I need help, I need protection, save me, help needed. Number two, after you help, even without ask, you see there's a danger for the cow. You go and help the cow. The cow doesn't even realize this person came and helped me. It doesn't even realize. The third on top of this one is beautiful. No, one of the Lakshana of the cows is that after protection, it doesn't even show a gratitude. You know that for the example for gratitude is dogs, right? The dogs always, it says that dogs always remember its master all the time. It wags the tail, and it's quite interesting when we return from the home. The more the love shown is by the dog than the children and family members. And it's amazing how it is, right? Dog is so very grateful. Dog is very grateful. So dog, but the cow does not show any of this thing, but thank you, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for helping me. Otherwise, my head would have been chopped. That cow does not say. So cow does not open the mouth to ask for protection. Cow does not realize someone is helping it, and cow does not even say thank you, note or show a gratitude to the people who have no gesture. Also, it doesn't even do like this. Thank you, nah. Nothing it does. Nothing it does. Even you save such a cow, but we are not like that cows. What Andal is saying, Govinda, you save and take care of those cow who doesn't ask for protection, who doesn't know that you are protecting it, who doesn't show any gesture to you by thanking you. But we are not like that cow, Govinda. We are calling out for your protection. Govinda, Govinda, we are calling out Keshava, Madhava, Narayana, Mukunda. We are calling out your name, number one. Number two, we are fully aware it is only you can protect us. No one can protect us. It's you who can protect us. We are fully aware you are our protection Rakshaka. Number three, after you save us, we just not say run away. It just doesn't go away just like that. We are completely dedicated ourselves. We are grateful to you for what you've done. But does cow does these things? It doesn't ask you. It doesn't know you're doing. It doesn't give any gesture. But we are calling out for your protection. We know that you are protecting us, and we are grateful to you. But therefore, you are Govinda. That is the reason you are Govinda. Sir Govinda, not an ordinary Govinda. Sir Govinda, great. It is not great when you reciprocate to those people who followed everything what you asked them to do. It makes a person greater when you reciprocate to those people who doesn't follow anything. I'll repeat this one. I don't know how I came up with the sentence now. I'll try to recollect and say that again. It is not great for a person to reciprocate to someone who follows whatever you say, right? It is great for a person who reciprocate or does something to that person who doesn't do whatever you say. I hope it makes sense. I'm a little confused myself, but I hope you can understand, right? So that's called Sir Govinda. That means you are expecting us to do everything that has been told by the village people, that we have to go to the Yamuna Nadi, take bath in Yamuna Nadi, sit over there and do all this puja, Katyayini Vrata, and do everything. And then you're going to reciprocate to us with a gift. That doesn't make you great, Govinda. That doesn't make you great. What makes you Sir Govinda is when we don't do anything. When we don't do anything, but still you reciprocate to us. That is what going to make you a Sir Govinda, a great Govinda, a wonderful personality. See, if you're going to give moksha, if Lord is telling, I will give moksha to Prahlad Maharaj, I will give moksha to Vibhishana, I will give to moksha to Tukkaram, I will give moksha to Mirabai, I will give moksha to this people, right? And then now Lord is telling, I'll give moksha to Lal Gopal Das. I'll give moksha to this Prabhu, this person. What is great? Is you giving moksha to Vibhishana, Prahlad, and Tukaram, and etc., are giving moksha to people like me, which will make you Sir Govinda, which will make you go great. If a student join, there are some schools, that school will only admit a student who are outstanding. Okay, you have to get GPA of this 4.7, 4.8, 99999, then you have an admission in our university. If you don't have, we can't. Right? So that's very good. There's another university. Whatever your grades are, you join us. We'll make you great. Which is better? Which is better, right? So I'm already fallen here, right? Is it going to bring you greatness by picking me, who is very fallen, to make me as a great devotee, or you're going to pick Prahlad and make him a great devotee? What you please think about it, Sir Govinda. You please think about it. Then you will understand what does the name Govinda means. What you're not ordinary Govinda, Sir Govinda, Sir Govinda. Kudare Vellum Sir Govinda. You will win over those who doesn't come, like Ravana, Hiranyakashipu, but you will lose for those who come to you. You lose yourself. You lose yourself in love of them. Therefore, Krishna, You understand your name is Sir Govinda. Poodare Vellum Sir Govinda. But Krishna does everything like this for his own pleasure, and we can never question why Krishna does one. There is one particular story in Mahabharata. There is a sage called Uttankar. Uttankar. Udankar. Udankar. What happened is that Krishna finishes the battlefield. I mean, the Kurukshetra wall is completed, and then everything is settled, and Krishna is returning back home. While he's coming back, Udangar, the sage Udangar, is asking, "Hi, hello, Krishna, where are you going?" And Krishna is telling, "Well, I'm going home." "You're going, where are you coming from?" "Well, I just finished Kurukshetra war. Kurukshetra was done. I'm just returning back home." "Oh, Kurukshetra war is done?" Krishna said, "Yeah, it has been completed. You didn't check the news today, the news headlights, the flash news today. Oh, battle is over." Udangar goes, "Oh no, I had an internet problem issues. Anyway, what is the result? Who won?" Krishna, "What is this? Pandava won and Kauravas lost." Udangar then asked, "How come Pandavas won and Kauravas lost the battle?" Krishna said, "Well, Pandavas won due to their punya and Kauravas lost because they were papa." Then Udanka asked, "Why Pandavas have punya to win and why Pandavas have papa to lose the battle?" Krishna said, "Well, Pandavas have done some punya karya in the previous life and Kauravas have done papa karya in the previous life. Therefore, Pandavas won, therefore Kauravas lost." Udanka did not leave. Udanka, "Why Pandavas have done punya in the previous life and why Kauravas have done papa in the previous life?" Now Krishna paused for him, became aware, he became alert. Krishna now understood where is this Rishi, where is he taking it? Finally, he's going to take the whole thing, a conversation to the point, who is the cause of all causes? That is where he's driving. Udangar is trying to take to the point from asking all this question. Krishna, tell me who's the cause of all causes. And Krishna is not going to tell that he's not going to tell, I am not the cause. Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna is going to, I am the cause of all causes. So Udangar is going to come back and tell, so you are the one who made Pandavas win and you are the one who made Kauravas lose. Correct? The conversation ends. Again, this can be a beautiful story to know what, why, and what, and things like it. But the point here is, oh, by the way, Krishna wanted to escape from the Udankar. He said, I got an emergency message. I have to go attend. I have to drop my son in the Kuman class. So my wife is calling me. So let me see you later. Let's talk. Hold on. Krishna, just hold on. I know you can never answer my question. Udankar said, you can never answer my question because it is you who decides what to happen, what not to happen. You decide, and we are all like puppets in your hand. You do however you want, you make us dance. That is our Udang, but that's not true, by the way. That is not at all true. Krishna is the cause. He is only a secondary cause. The primary cause is our own deeds. Our primary cause is what making us do things, and Krishna makes sure our primary cause, which is karma, is executed properly. So see, Krishna is not the primary cause, he's a secondary karana. The primary cause is our own karma, but that's not the topic of this one. Now, Udanga said that, well, you can never answer my question, Krishna. Therefore, you please show your Vishwarupa and then I can let you go. You can go. And Krishna, to escape from him, he showed his Vishwarupa and then he let him go. He let him. But what we can understand from all this is that if one is willing to join, he will do anything for that person. Krishna is ready to offer himself to the person who comes to him. If one doesn't want to join, then he just leaves that person to go under the control of their karma, under the control of their maya, and so forth. Therefore, Ravana Kudhar means he doesn't want to join. He doesn't want to fall at the feet of Ramachandra, Ravana. Ravana is so head-weighted person, arrogant person. He said, even if I've been cut into two pieces, my body will not fall on the forward to the feet of the Lord, feet of Rama, because he may give me moksha. I will never even fall in, even if I'm died, I will not fall in front of the Lord. He may think that I'm fallen and fallen in front of us as a Sharanagati. He will liberate me. Ravana when lost, we already saw. Now, the lesson here is when we go in front of the Lord, if we go without any weapon, the Lord will come down to us. But when we go carry our weapons and go in front of the Lord, then Lord is going to tell, take your You just be on your own and take care of yourself. You have all the weapons and everything. You can survive. Not, I don't need to do anything for you. What are the weapons that we have to give up when we go in front of the Lord? High education, wealth, where I'm born as a birth, and our appearance. All those things are our weapon that we always carry, thinking that these are the things which is going to protect me. When we carry this weapon and think that this is going to protect us, Krishna says, all the best. Take care of it. But we say that I'm not, I don't have abhibanam, I don't have any attachment to my education, to my wealth, to my birth, to my appearance. I'm dropping all my weapons. I am yours, my Lord. At that time, the Lord comes to us. That's the important point of this lesson from this particular thing. We don't want to carry the lesson. If the Lord has come to us for Rakshana, and no one can harm us. That is first line. Undan adipadi, un adipadi, undan adipadi, undan adipadi, parai padi, parai yam per sammanam. This is where the program starts, asking for gift. Undan adipadi, parai yam per sammanam. Untannai, my dear Lord, untannai, on you, you alone, your name alone we will chant. We will think about you, we chant about you. Please, with the drum that we have, we are going to chant your name and glorify your name for all these things. Please, all this been completed. Now, please give us a sammanam. Sammanam is give us a gift. What is the gift? Naad poharum parsinal. How do you want, how you should give the gift? Naad poharum parsinal nandraha. She puts two criteria. You have to give a gift to us, but then I'm putting a two conditions. How you have to give the gift to us. Number one, don't give us that sammanam, the gift, privately, but do it publicly so that everyone knows. If you want to appreciate a devotee, why you want to appreciate a devotee privately? You appreciate a devotee publicly. If you're appreciating privately, there is again there's some the reservation of why you don't want to appreciate that devotee publicly, because what in case that when you appreciate that person publicly, that person becomes famous. Therefore, I'm fearful. I only send a note to that person. Prabhu, it's wonderful. You are doing a great service. Except that make an announcement. Make an announcement. Appreciate the devotees as much as you could do for the service they have done. Make it public announcement. Therefore, Andal is telling, we have done a service. We have completed all the programs what as per the program. Now give us a gift publicly, not privately. Everyone should know, everyone should be amazed to see how you've been giving us a gift, in what way you give it. And those who are envious, let their heart burn. Let them have a stomach burn. That's their problem. But others will appreciate. And how you have to give? Not a person. Nandraga. Nandraga means give the best that you have. Whatever the best, give in the best without any reservation. Give the best gift that you can. Sammanam. Sammanam, the previous word, Nadu Puram Per Sammanam. Yam Perum Sammanam, Nadu Puram Parsinal Nandraga. Sammanam. Sammanam, the gift that should be given to the person who has done a good service. Some Acharyas, Periyavachan Pillai has given some examples of who have got such gifts in Ramayana. When everything was done, everyone, Rama was sending gift to everyone. Everyone were given some gift. So Sugriva and Angada and many kings who came there. Everyone got all the gifts. There's one person who has not got the gift yet. And he was not expecting any gift also. He was just standing quietly there. Why? Always he stays quiet. Unless and until he's called, he does not come forward and project himself as a great person. So this person is Hanuman. Now Hanuman has not received any gift yet. But then the divine couple was sitting on the throne, Sita, Ram over there. Everyone has been done, but Sita was noticing that, oh, we missed one person. We missed one person. And then she took a special mala, the pearl mala that she got from Indra. She got that mala that is given to Rama, and Rama gave it to Mother Sita, and she was holding that mala, the pearl necklace. She was holding to in her hand, and she was thinking whom to give this one. Then a kataksham fell on Hanuman. She saw Hanuman standing over there, and she took some steps and walked forward. And when she was walking, she turned around Ramachandra and looked at Ramachandra, her husband. And Rama looked at her. And Sita did not say anything, but she was going towards Hanuman. And Rama noticed that one. And Rama then said, looking at her eyes, the way that she was looking, Rama can understand. Rama can easily understand because they are anyonyam. Anyonyam, they're so very close, they don't know how to speak to each other. When the love becomes so much, dialogues doesn't increase anymore after that. Initially, the boy and girl to talk together, chat together, and they get together and then they keep on talking to hours together, hours together, hours together. But that means they have not really, they don't have that much love. The real love is when you come together, you don't have words to speak. Not that you're fed up of speaking to this, my wife, and therefore, my God, whatever I speak, she's going to get into she'll create a problem for me. And whatever I ask to my husband, he's going to create, let us be quiet. Sometimes this happens in the family, like husband thinks it's better to be quiet in this house. You say something, problem will come. Everything will become Yuddha Bhumi. It will become another Kurukshetra in my house. Therefore, what? Say yes, 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 yes to everything. Life will go on smooth. No problem. No problem. Now, anyway, I was just remembering some joke, but this is not the place where we can say any jokes here. I'm going to move on with this one. I don't want to contaminate the quality of Tiruppavai by telling some material jokes here, materialistic joke here. Now, anyway, so Sita was looking and Rama understood what she wants to do. And Rama said that, my dear, my dear, my dear, my dear Sita, my dear Devi, give that mala to whomever you like to give. Just give it. That's he told Sita only gave a hint to her husband through her eyes, whereas Rama did not do the same thing. He did not show his eyes and say, He did not raise his eyebrows or anything, but then he just told that, yeah, you can give it. But the question may ask, when Sita can speak through eyes, why did Rama did not speak through eyes to tell her, yes, give that permission? Why? Because Rama could have done that one, Sita could have understood that one. But why Rama did that one is Rama can understand the language through Sita's eyes. Sita can understand the language through Rama's eyes. But the people outside will not understand. They will think, Sita, see how arrogant Sita is. Now she's become a queen. She's not even worried about her husband's permission. She's going and doing whatever nonsense she wants. She's going and giving a mala to Hanuman, giving this one. People may start talking bad about Mother Sita. For that reason, Rama verbally said, my dear Sita, you give this thing to whomever you want. That again, going back to the yesterday's Pasuram, Sita had Shakti. Sita had Shakti, but then she did not have Prapti. This is exactly what we mentioned in the yesterday's Pasuram, where husband and wife relationship. Wife has Shakti to do, buy and things and do whatever she wants, but then she doesn't have Prapti. She depending on her husband. Likewise, Sita also has the Shakti to give to anyone, but then she was waiting for the Prapti. The Prapti one can be assigned by Ramachandra. Therefore, that is one example. The second example that Acharya is saying is that another great gift that one got as Sammanam is Sanjaya. This is very beautiful. Sanjaya, what happened is that Sanjaya was being sent as a messenger. Sanjaya was being sent as a messenger to see how things are there in Arjuna's side, because they are preparing, the things were getting ready for battle. Therefore, Dhritarashtra sent Sanjaya, go and find out how things are over there. And Sanjaya comes as a messenger, he stays there, he was ready to leave and go. When he was ready to leave and go, at that time he wants to say bye-bye, goodbye, adios to Krishna, and then he was trying to look for Krishna. Krishna was not to be seen anywhere. But then what happened was Krishna and Satyabhama, Arjuna and Draupadi, they were all together in one private room in that room. And Krishna told the doorkeeper, the guard, to not to let anyone inside, including their own sons, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, whoever comes, do not let anyone inside. Therefore, they're just spending some nice time. The way that they were spending nice time inside is amazing. What is that? That is Yatra Krishnocha, Krishnacha, Satyabhamacha Bhamini. The way that they were sleeping is Krishna was lying, placed his head on the lap of Satyabhama. You have to just imagine now. Krishna has placed his head on the lap of Satyabhama, and Krishna's feet was placed on Arjuna, on top of Arjuna, and Arjuna's feet was on Draupadi, and they were just sleeping on this order on the bed. No husband and wife will be sleeping with another couple on the same bed. That is not culture. That is not no one will do. But here, two couples, husband and wife, husband and wife, they were all sleeping on the same bed. In this way, one leg is on the other person, other leg is on another one, the hand is on someone else. It's not anything to do with bad things here, and that shows that how much intimately they are very close. If you don't have such a relationship, we go to many programs, home programs, we never see that the host is telling, Prabhu, come to our bedroom, we want to show our bedroom. I've been here for 22, 24 years now, right? I never heard one devotee calling me, Prabhu, thanks for coming to my house, attending the program, giving the class, and it was all very nice, everything. Please come and see my bedroom. What? No, because that shows there is some sort of, I'm not telling you all have to call me to your bedroom. That is not the message here. I'm trying to derive the point that look at this one, how much relationship that Arjuna and Krishna and Satyama and Draupadi have, that they all together on one bedroom, on one bed. That much great relationship that they have, right? Now, Krishna told us they were having nice time inside. At that time, finally, someone told Sanjaya, Sanjaya, Krishna is there in that room, over there in that bedroom, over there. And Sanjaya comes. As soon as Sanjaya comes to the door, the doorkeepers goes inside and pass on the message, Sanjaya has come. Sanjaya has come. Krishna said, let him in. Let him in. Arjuna was, huh? You did not let Pradyumna, you don't want to let Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Samba, and any of those people. You let Sanjaya. When Arjuna was quiet, Sanjaya came inside. And Sanjaya spoke to Krishna that I'm leaving my lord, I'm going now, and we'll see you later. All of the night conversation took place in between them. And then Sanjaya saw, he just captured the picture in his mind, how they were sleeping, the pose and position, how they were sleeping. He took a snap, he take a picture, not a selfie picture, just a picture. He took a picture and then walked out. Arjuna couldn't tolerate anymore. He couldn't, he just cannot control. Krishna, why did you let this guy inside? You know how we are. You didn't even want to let your own son to come inside. But how did you let this guy inside? Anusuyaha, Krishna and Bhagavad Gita said, I will give my mercy. I will tell this one to only those people who's not envious of me. Hmm? Anusuyam, not at all envious. Therefore, Krishna, you are Arjuna, you're not envious to me. I'm going to give the Uttama, the greatest secret. I'm going to tell you something. Please listen. That is how Krishna says. Now, the same thing Krishna says, Arjuna, Sanjaya is non-envious, is pure soul, is a good person. Therefore, I let him inside. That's number one. Second thing is so very good. When he returns back over there, he's going to exactly tell what he has seen here to Dhritarashtra and party. When they hear, then they will understand where my support is, how I am close to you. By this, hopefully their heart may change and they give up the battle and become friends with us. Things may change. Therefore, I let Sanjaya to come inside. So Sanjaya goes back to Hastinapur and immediately he goes to Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, "What's the news? Give me the update of what you saw over there." Sanjaya said, my dear king, I'm very tired. I'm in jet lag. I traveled all the way. I'm in jet lag. Let's talk tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to go take some rest. I'll come back tomorrow and let you know." And Dhritarashtra did not have a sleep that entire night. He was just thinking, what happened there? What happened there? What happened? He could not sleep. Therefore, he called out to Vidura. Vidura came and gave Vidura Nidhi. He spoke Vidura at that night. But next day morning, Sanjaya came. Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra asked, now can you tell me what happened over there? Tell me how the situation is. Sanjaya said, my dear king, you and your sons are done. That's all he said. You and your sons are done. Done deal. There's no way that you're going to win this battle. You're done. And then he said how Arjuna was, how Krishna was, how Satyabhama was, how Draupadi was, how they were. Therefore, this is the greatest gift that Sanjaya got. What is the gift he got? By Krishna gave him the gift of this Sambhavana, gave him for his great devotion that Sanjaya had. He gave an opportunity to have this beautiful darshan of Krishna, Arjuna, Satyabhama, and Draupadi all together. That is the Sambhavana that Sanjaya got. In Ramayana also we can get that in Sukha and Sarana. Sukha Saranas are the messengers, that the spy of Ravana. Ravana sent the Sukha Sarana to go find out what is the strength of Rama. They came like a bird. They took a form of a bird and they came and they were just trying to investigate and spy the strength of Rama. How many monkeys are there? How many this one are there? Soldiers are there? How many? He was just these two birds were trying to take notes. They brought an iPad and they were just making notes over there. And then Vibhishna understood. Vibhishana saw this one. Immediately he caught hold of these two birds and arrested them. And they said, let's kill these birds. Because Vibhishana knows that who they are. He said, Rama, Rama, this is not ordinary bird. This is Sukha Sharana. They are demons. They are Rakshasas. They are servant of Ravana. They come as a spy over here and they are here. And then Rama said, release them. Rama said, release them. Let them do whatever they want. Let them go and report whatever they want. Therefore, therefore, Rama said, let them do whatever they want. And then Vibhishana followed the instruction of Ramachandra. He released, and the Sukha and Sarana went and took all the audit of all those things, and then went back and reported to Ravana, saying that Ravana, I want to tell you something. He said, what? Ravana, those from whom you have taken boon, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, whomever you took boon from, we happen to see the Lord of those devatas from whom you took boon from. That we took the darshan of that personality. And not only that, that Lord of all Lord, Deva Deva, that Lord of Lord is giving all his grace, all his blessings to your brother. My dear Ravana, your days are shortened. Your day is coming to an end. And this is what they said. Two things. So therefore, in the association of Rama gave the Sambhavana, he gave the gift of being in the association of the devotees. That association of the devotees made the change, brought change in the heart of Sukha and Sharana, the Ravanas, the Rakshasas also. Whatever Andal is going to ask now, we are going to start now with the fourth line. She's going to ask now, you give me this one, we give me that one. We are going to see, she's going to ask all these ornaments, not only asking the ornaments, she's going to tell Krishna, you personally have to come and put all ornaments on us. Not that you send someone and decorate us with ornaments, not that you just give it to us and we have to wear ourselves. We want you to come and do it for us. Don't behave like a Vaikuntha. This is a statement. Don't behave like a Vaikuntha, behave like Krishna to us. Krishna, what does it mean, Vaikuntha? Why behave? Now, what is all this thing? Andal is telling that when we go to Vaikuntham, we cross the Viraja Nadi, right? We cross the Viraja Nadi. There will be 500 apsaras. It is all said in the scriptures. There are 500 apsaras. These apsaras are divine, transcendental, not the apsaras that we find in Indrapatna, in Indra's Swargaloka. These are all divine. So there are 500 apsaras. These 500 apsaras, what they do is, 100 of them will come. 500 will come and receive us. 100 of them will decorate us with pushpa mala. Hundreds of them will dress up with vastram, nice cloth. Hundreds of them will apply chandanam, and hundreds of them will put all mai, the kajal, and other necessary things. And hundreds of them will apply churanam, nice powders on it. These 500s will come and receive us. This is happen to all the jiva atma who goes to Vaikuntha. Everyone who goes to Vaikuntha, they will get the same treatment. Andal says, do not treat us like that. We don't want you to send someone to decorate us. We don't want you to give this item that we are going to ask and ask us to wear ourselves. What we want is, we want you both. Now is what the point is. Because yesterday we saw there's one person missing. How many persons was there since yesterday? A day before yesterday, it was 500,001 gopis together, the girls together. Yesterday it reduced to one. And today is the answer. What is that missing? Who was missing in that count? Now it came back to 500,000. Now Andal is telling, I want whatever I'm asking, I want you both to come and decorate us. Who was the second one that was missing here? Who went there? Nappi Nai, the consort of the Lord. She went back there, and now they both are sitting on the throne. Now Andal is telling, we want you. You have to come and decorate us. Now here is the thing. Nayaka Nayaki Bhava. Nayaka means hero. Nayaki means heroine. When the heroine knows that hero is coming to see her, right? The Nayaki knows that Nayakan is going to come and see her. What does Nayaki do? Just sit like that with a this night dress, night suit, or whatever they in the night dress, and without taking shower and without combing the hair and not brushing the teeth, and she's just going to sit there where the Nayaka hero is going to come. We never seen anything like that, right? When the hero is going to come, heroine knows that hero is going to come. What does she do? Load herself, decorate herself to the best, that as if she is the topmost creation of Brahma. That's how she does dressing and makeup, and especially when the husband has gone out of town for 1 month, 2 months, or whatever it is, and the wife is waiting for the husband to come, and she's showing her expression of welcoming to the husband by dressing up and putting all sort of things nicely to tell that I've been waiting for you, my dear lord, my dear husband. If the husband when his husband coming after 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month coming back, and the wife is just doing something in the cleaning the bathroom, cooking something, and oh, hi, hi, hello, he goes again, and she's continuing. That means you're not welcomed. You're not welcomed. In this family member, it's very important to show our loves in all the different because we are all human. We are not divine personality where we don't expect. Even the divine Lord is expecting all this thing for that matter. What to speak about us? Therefore, we have to express our love to the family member. When person is coming back, we show our love in some way. Not that we have to go and apply the one full lipstick on our mouth where lips is covered, tooth is covered. Don't apply the kajal so much the eye cannot be seen. Don't cover, dress up the flowers so much so whether it is bald lady or she has any hair in her head. Don't do like that. Just moderate way of dressing up nicely and welcoming the husband, welcoming the wife, welcoming the children. It's very important, very much needed in a relationship to express that, yes, I've been waiting for you. You are very dear to me in my life. Now, Nayaki is waiting for the husband. Therefore, Nayaki will be getting ready, and the heroine will be getting ready for the Nayaka to come and embrace her and take care of her, right? Now, in this case, what Andal is telling, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get ready like what Lal Gopal just said now. I'm going to against to what Lal Gopal has just said now. I'm going to go against to his statements. I'm not going to dress up. I'm not going to wear a nice sari. I'm not going to put nice, beautiful earrings. I'm not going to apply this thing, that thing. She's telling all this thing. I'm not going to do this one. Then who is it going to do? Let you come and do it for me. You yourself, that Nayaka, you are my Nayaka, you are my hero. You and Nappinai, you both together, please come, and you come and you apply, you do this thing for me. I am not going to do. Now after that, Krishna saying, wow, this is too much of ask. This is really too much of ask. Yeah, Lord, you got to satisfy our desire. Okay, the Lord says, what is that you need? What is that you need? Now tell me what you need. We spent so much time now. 3 lines are moved now. We have another four more, or 5 more lines to go. Can you just speed up a little bit? Chudagame, tolvalaye, tode sevi puve, padagame, yendranaya, palgalam, yam anivom. This is 2 lines. Chudagame, tolvalaye, Shudagam. Shudagam means bracelet. The bracelet, Shudagam. Because we have done the service to you using this hand, you please decorate this hand with nice, beautiful bracelet. Nice, beautiful bracelet. We have done, it is not an expectation of return. I've done this one, therefore you give this to me. It is not so. As we go further to the end of the presentation, we will understand what's the meaning of this bracelet, what's the meaning of that earring, what's the meaning of that anklet. We're going to see that later. But for now, enjoy the bhava, enjoy the mood of this one. What is saying? We have done a service for you. So as a reciprocation, give us the bracelet. It is our hands which has been used in your service to serve you and your devotees. This is the hand which is used to massage your feet. Therefore, give us a bracelet. Give us a bracelet. And one thing to understand here is, as side notice, that when we perform the devotional service, this hand represents Acharya. Acharya. This hand is not our hand. We consider the Acharya is present in our hand. Acharya, the Guru, is one who's performing the thing, whatever we are doing. We are just an instrument. We are just acting like a hand on behalf of Guru. This hand is a representation of a Guru, because Guru cannot go all over the world and start doing service to everyone. Therefore, we've been assigned as a Guru's representative, and this hands are representation of the Guru. Therefore, Acharya. This hand functions as an Acharya. With this hand, we are performing a service. Therefore, give us a bangle. Tol balaye. Tol balaye. Second ornament. First one is what is it called? Sudagame. First one is Sudagame. Sudagame means bracelet, and the same tol valaye. Tol valaye means an ornament that goes on the shoulder, on the upper part of the shoulder. The ladies may know this one. During marriage time, I don't know if in all part of India they do this one. There is a bangle here, and there'll be on the video is now you can see this. There is some ornament they will wear over here on the upper part of the arm over here. That is called as tol valaye. Tol valaye means over there there's an ornament. So my dear Lord, we want this ornament. Please give us the ornament. And my dear Lord, give us a tode. Tode means earring. Tode means tode. Tode means earring. Give us a tol valaye. And my dear Lord, chevi pove. Chevi pove means also we want a earring which goes on the top of our ear. Give us that also. And padakame, please also give the anklet. We also have to have anklet. Chodagame, we saw bracelet. Why do you need? Because you have done the services, therefore we need the bracelet. And what about the tol valaye, the ornament that goes on the upper part of the ham? This shoulder, because this shoulder you're going to touch, you're going to embrace our shoulder. We want the ornament that you are going to present, that ornaments should be in such a way when you embrace us tightly, you should get the impression of that ornament on your shoulder. When you embrace us, the impression of that ornament should be present on your shoulder. That means you have to tightly embrace me. You have to tightly embrace me. Therefore, you give us a shoulder. We have to make sure you embrace correctly. Thode. Thode means hearing. It is through the ears that we hear your glories, Krishna. If you don't have an ear, right? Even if you have a ear, you need to have the sense of hearing. But if you have an ear and you have a sense of hearing, it is through the sense of hearing to the ears that we have that we can hear the Krishna Katha, chanting of Krishna, Bhagavatam, Tiruppavai, Bhagavad Gita. Everything is through the ear that we can hear. Therefore, to these ears that we are hearing your glories, give us a gift, a earring, nice earring, Chevi Pove, earring. This is the one which goes on the top on the ear. When you are hearing, you're coming closer, you come close with your lotus mouth to our face. At that time, you can smell that earring which is made of flower. Therefore, we want the earring to go on the top, which is made of a flower, where you come close to my ear to speak something lovingly. That time you can also smell the flower. Therefore, we need Chevi Pudi. Padakame. Padakame is an anklet. You come, you give the bracelet, and then you give them bracelet, you'll hold my hand. When you hold my hand, you are going to pull me towards you. When you pull towards me, I'm going to dash on you and you're going to embrace me. Therefore, when you embrace me, that ornaments on my shoulder will be impressed on your shoulder. And then you're going to speak something, some lovely, loving words. You're going to speak to me. Therefore, I need the hearing. When you speak through my ears, then you're going to smell. I want you to smell the beautiful flowers. Therefore, I need Chevi Pove. And doing after all those things, you will fall at my feet. How to you are Male, you are crazy, you are mad about your gopis, your friends, your love of your devotees. Therefore, you fall at my feet. When you fall at my feet, you look at my feet, it needs an anklet. Therefore, decorate me with anklet, decorate me with Chevi Pove earrings on the top, decorate me with earrings on the ear, decorate me with the shoulder ornament, decorate me with a bracelet. Therefore, my Lord, do this one for me. Please. Why? Why? Krishna sits with his gopis and take the first meal, right? Krishna takes his first meal from everyone. What happens is when he gets together and sits with everyone, Krishna usually try to enjoy not by himself. He always try to enjoy with his friends. Krishna is always like that. Krishna is a people person. He is not a person who's like to be alone. He always like people around him. Right? Every time he'll be surrounded by people all the time. He goes to this place, he goes to steal butter, he'll take his friends, he go to graze his cows, he'll go with friends, he's always with his friends. When he goes with friends, what he does, this is an important point to understand how this is all connected to what we are seeing here, the Chudagame, Tolvalaye, Tode, Sevi, Pove, Padagame, Yendane, Palgalam. So how this is connected is Krishna goes to graze his cows. When he go and grazes his cows, what he does is all his friends, Gopas, they all brings a lunchbox. They all bring a lunchbox. They all, at the lunchtime, they open the lunchbox. Everyone will open the lunchbox. How will Mahaprasade, Govinde, Namo, Govinda, 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 they chant this one. Before they put a morsel of food into their mouth, they don't do that one. They place it all in front of Krishna. Every Gopas from their house, they bring their lunch box and place it in front of Krishna, and Krishna takes that food from each and every box. First, he takes a little bit, and he goes to the next lunch box. He takes a little from himself. He takes from another one, another one, another one. He takes like this and eats nicely. And what the Gopas eats after that is a prasadam of honored prasadam tasted by Krishna. So that is what the Gopas are having. Now, watching this scene, the devatas headed by Indra and everyone, they were amazed. They were amazed. They want to also have the grain. They also have the Maha Prasadam of Krishna. What they did is they went to the nearby river and they drank that water. What? They're not coming and taking, asking for the, no, because what happens is the Gopas, they after they finish, Krishna after finish eating, they all go to the nearby river, they wash their hand, right? They wash their hand. What happens when you wash? The water also get blessed. It becomes Mahaprasadam with all the grains and whatever the sabji and everything get mixed with the water. That water get blessed. It's become Maha Prasadam. Prasadam is Krishna's. Maha Prasadam is Krishna's devotees Prasadam. Therefore, Indra and all the 3.3 million, 33 crores, all the devatas come to the water and try to take the water and start drinking. Krishna noticed that. Krishna noticed that. He said, hey, Gopas, boys, come here. From tomorrow onwards, you all not going to wash your hand in that river. Krishna said, Krishna, if you eat, you have to wash the hand. No, maybe we'll bring a teaspoon. This is another point. Whether you use your hand to eat or whether you use spoons and fork to eat, you have to wash your hand. I see some people does not wash their hand because they are using spoons and forks. Please understand, it is contaminated. Our body is contaminated. Once you touch your mouth, it's all contaminated. Right? So you touch the spoon, and that means there's a connection from hand to spoon and spoon to food, and then the food is taken. Put it in your mouth, hand is already connected, therefore it's contaminated. Therefore, you have to wash, it's contaminated. You have to understand, and don't tell me that, Prabhu, we are eating prasadam. How can you say it's contaminated? It's just, you have to be clean. That's the point here. Don't challenge me with another question like that. So so the point is you have to eat. You have to wash your hand irrespective of whether spoon or not spoon. So Gopal said, Krishna, we have to wash our hand, right? Krishna gave an idea. Hey, don't worry. We are all cowherd boys. Just wipe your hands on your dhoti. This is what, if we are doing this thing, we are eating by spoon, we are eating by hand, but we are not going and washing our hand. We are just taking a tissue paper and wiping like this. We can take a parai. We can tell, I am the real devotee of Krishna, because Krishna has told the same procedure to the Gopas not to wash hand in the water. You can just wipe off with tissue paper. Therefore, I am the follower of Krishna. This is all is Krishna can do, Gopas can do. We are ordinary Manisha, human being. Let's not try to pretend like the Gopas and Gopis and Krishna. We don't want to do that mistake. We have to wash our hand. Anyway, now Krishna said, wipe your hands after eating with your dhoti. Now the devatas got really upset because they lost the opportunity. They got upset. They went and complained to Brahma. Brahmaji, for every problem, that's how their hierarchy. They go to Brahma, they go to Lord Shiva, and when Brahma has a problem and Shiva has a problem, they don't know where to go. They come to Narayana, Lord Vishnu, on the Milky Ocean. That's a standard program all the time. Likewise, not boys, the devatas went to Brahma. Brahma, this is what happened. They restricted, they couldn't do, they stopped us to do this one. Oh, that boy did this one. Krishna did this one, but don't worry, I will take care of them. I'll take care of them in such a way they will realize they should not be doing like this. Then Brahma wanted it. Brahma came down, saw Krishna with cows and calves and cowherd boys. All this boy, he stole all the calves, he stole all the cows, he stole all the gopis and put it in a cave and put them all into sleep. And when he went back to Satyaloka, the gatekeeper said, excuse me, you cannot enter. Excuse me, you cannot enter. And the gatekeeper was stopping Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, you cannot enter inside. And then Brahma said, hey, I appointed you, gave you a job. You're not letting me go? Well, I know you're not real, you're dupe. You're duplicate. The real Brahma is sitting inside, therefore you cannot inside. The real Brahma who's sitting inside already told me that the fake Brahma will come just like me. Do not let him inside. Therefore, you cannot enter. And the gatekeeper threw him out. A Brahma came and fell down. Then he realized, again, the big story in short, the Brahma realized his mistake, that real Brahma is not me. It is Lord Narayana, not Krishna. The Lord, real Shiva is not Shiva, it is Krishna. The real Indra is not Indra, it is Krishna. We are all simply taking the position appointed by him. We are functioning. That's all. We ourselves have no power to do anything. Because of his grace, we have been doing all the service. Therefore, Brahma came and fell at the feet of feel when he came down, he was surprised to see Krishna was there. He couldn't differentiate Krishna, and then he saw all the cows, all the calves, all the boys, everyone turned into Krishna. They were all standing like Narayana. It was just amazed to see this one. And he fell at the feet of Krishna and asked for forgiveness. Asked for forgiveness. My dear Lord, I misunderstood you. Therefore, my dear Lord, forgive me. It is Krishna himself. The point I'm trying to say here is that when Andal is asking for all these ornaments, what is she's asking me is not like us, where we go and ask, give me a cell phone, give me a car, give me a house. We are asking, when we ask, we are literally asking car, we are literally asking cell phone, we are literally asking something, something, something. We meant that, right? When Andal is asking, Shudagame, Tolvaliye, Tode, Sevipuve, Padagame, Padagame, when she is asking these things, what she's asking is, I want you to be my bracelet. I want you to be my earring. I want you to be my shoulder ornament. I want you to be my anklet. I want you to be everything that I have, Krishna. And Krishna is telling, how is that possible? Come on. Object is different from the subject. It is two different things. I cannot bring that. I cannot become like that. I can get you those things because you're asking. I can get you ornaments what you want, but I cannot be bracelet. I cannot be anklet. I cannot be soldier or shoulder ornament. I cannot be all this thing. I cannot. Krishna and Andal say, why not? Why not? Didn't you become a calf? Didn't you become a cow? Didn't you become a gopas? And Krishna, yes, yes. So why can't you become a bracelet? Why can't you become a shoulder ornament? Why can't you become an anklet? Why can't you become that? Krishna shut his mouth. Krishna doesn't know what to do. What to do. Now, one more point to be made here, what Acharya gives is Shudagame, Tolvalaye, Tode, Shevi Puve, Padagame. Padagame. Bracelet. Bracelet to hold the order that you can see is the same order. Bracelet to hold the hand, and then we hold the hand. Krishna is going to pull her close, and then he's going to embrace, and after he embrace, he's going to speak some sweet words in her ears. As she speaks sweet words, she's going to smell the beautiful flower earring on the top of it, and then he's going to be completely flattened. He's just going to fall at the feet of Andal. That is why the sequence is given rather than giving top bottom to top or top in bottom to top or top to bottom. You can see it is not in kramam. Kramam means in an order. It is in a akramam. Akramam means it's not in proper order. That's called akramam. It's not in kramam, not in the sequence. You can see, this one goes everywhere here, there. It is because of that reason. It is akramam, because finally what's going to happen is he's just simply going to fall at the feet of Andal. He falls at the feet of Andal. ஆடை உடுப்போம் ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பாட்சோறு. After this, we are also going to wear the beautiful sari, nice sari. ஆடை உடுப்போம். ஆடை உடுப்போம் means singing your Govinda Nama, chanting the name of the Lord is our dress. For the devotees, what is dress? We are wearing a shirt, kurta, dhoti, pant, sari, whatever it is. That's what we call. But for the devotees, when we are wearing the cloth, the Acharya says that is nothing but wearing the Nama, chanting the name of the God. That becomes our dress. The dress is nothing but the chanting of the name of the Lord. Therefore, that is what if you, and also the another meaning, what it is said is, Adai Udupom, your chanting of your name is much better than you, Krishna. Why? If you come directly, you will steal all our dresses. If your name comes, it will give dress. Hope you can understand what I'm saying. What Andal is saying is, your name is so powerful, the chanting of name is so powerful. When it comes, it will give us the dress to wear. Adai udupam. If you are going to come, you will take away what we are wearing. We know this Bhagavatam. In Bhagavatam, when Krishna went to the Gopis, this is all happening in Bhagavatam. When he went with Gopi, when we went to the Yamuna Nadi, he took all the garments of the saris of the Gopis. He was present there. He took away. everything. Whereas in Draupadi's situation, Krishna did not come personally, only his nama came, Govinda, 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 whose name came. When the name came, it did not take away what Draupadi had, rather it gave the garment, the sari, supplied sari as much as possible. Therefore, Adai Udipum, Adai. Ade. The deeper meaning of Ade is Seshatva Jnanam. Seshatva Jnanam, I am the servant of the Lord. I am the servant of the Lord. That is what we have to remember. This word called Ade Udupam, Adan Pinne Parsor. Like, especially Ade Udupam, where it says a servitorship, Adan Pinne Parsor, Adan Pinne Parsor, Ade Udupam is servitorship. There is a comparison between Seshatvam and Paratantriyam. Paratantriyam. Seshatvam is doing service to the Lord. Paratantriyam is completely depending on the Lord. The best example is Lakshmana and Bharata. Lakshmana is all into doing services to Ramachandra. He will do all the services, but he will do the way that he wanted to do service. That's Lakshmana. Whereas Bharata is, he also like to do services, but he will do services how Rama wanted him to do services. Important point for all of us to understand from this message. I'm doing services, the services that I want to do, or I'm doing services which the authority wanted me to do. That is what the mood changes. When I want to do the services which I like to do, we fall into Lakshmana's category. If I want to, I will do services which authority assigns me to do the services, then we fall into Bharata category. We have to decide which group we belong to. Both are good. There's no complaint. Both are good. Out of this both, what stands little higher is Bharata consciousness. That is, my dear sir, my dear Prabhu, I am surrendered. You just put me in any services, I will do any services. Today you ask me to give class. Tomorrow you ask me to come to the temple, wash the bathroom. No problem. I wash the bathroom. I'm not going to, you don't know who I am. I only give lectures. I will only give lectures. I don't do anything else. No, Bharata consciousness is not that one. Or some people, Prabhu, I can only do lectures, no other service, Lakshmana consciousness. Prabhu, you ask me to do lectures, you come and ask me to cook today, you come and ask me to go and do some distribution, I will do it, even though I may not have skills. Because the order is coming from an empowered person, I will be empowered. The power of the skills and power of what service that we are doing is in the instruction that we get from our guru. That we don't need to go and look for our power of services from anywhere else. We don't need to do anything. The instruction is His Holiness Romapada Maharaj says this one. I'm just paraphrasing his words over here. This I learned from him. The power to do the services is in the instruction given by Guru. Therefore, we don't need to worry about anything else. The Bharata will take up the service, whatever been assigned. So Paratantriyam is greater than Seshatvam. That I am ready to do whatever you assign me, Lord. That finishes Sudagame Tolvale Tode Sevi Puve Padagame Yendraneya Pal Kalanum Yam Anivom. I will not only that, I will wear many things, many ornaments. You have to put me many ornaments. After we do this one, we are loaded with ornaments, we dressed up nicely. After all this, what's going to happen? Aadai Udupam Adan Pinne Patsor. Now Aadai Udupam is over. That means they dressed up nicely. We are going to dress up nicely. And then what you're going to do? Adan Pinne Patsor Moodanai Pede Murangai Varivara. Are you all ready for the recipe? The recipe for the sweet? So this is where it comes. Pinne means after, thereafter. Adan Pinne. Thereafter, after we dressed up nicely, after being wearing all the ornaments that we get as a gift from you, not only 5, many ornaments. Now what we are going to do is we are going to eat. We are ahamannam, right? We are going to eat. We are going to eat this nice part sore. How to make the part sore is also the merciful acharyas have given the recipe for that matter. You have to please take a pen, take a paper and write down the recipe, what I'm saying now. And today you can cook this one, make this one and offer it and then enjoy this prasadam. Now you have to measure whatever the measurement I'm going to give. You have to measure according to your family, because this measurement is standard measurement that acharyas are giving, that this is exactly what you got to do. And this is how Andal was doing, and this is how she was enjoying that prasad, that sweet. What is it? 70 padi milk. Padi. Now you have to understand what these units are. Padi means 8, what is it called? 8 arak makes one padi. Now you may ask, what is arak? Arak is when one arak is close to a close little more, a little lesser than a one measuring cup. So that means one arak means one measuring cup, which means 70 padi of milk. That means 500 and that I just did a calculation. First of all, I was doing some I growing up in southern part of India, I heard this padi, arak, and all those things several times, but I never paid an attention of really equating that into English measurement. I never did that. Today I was just trying to do some preparing for this one. I was trying to do a what is this? How do we measure this padi in English? Then it said one gunam. One gunam is a smallest unit that you can think of, smallest unit of volume. One gunam. You take that one gunam. That 9 gunam makes at one mummi. 11 mummi makes it one anu. 7 anu makes it at one immi. 7 immi makes it one uminil. And 1 setigai makes it 7 uminil. 360 nel makes it one sevid. 5 sevid makes it one alak. And 2 alak makes it one ulak. And then 2 ulak makes it one uri. And 2 uri makes one padi. I just got lost totally. I'm sure you're lost. You might be wondering why even is talking all this thing to drag the class for another 1 hour. No, but you should understand it's so difficult. So what I did is simply took a call, made a call to my mother. And my mother, mom, tell me what does this one padi means? Then she said, 8 arak is one padi. 1 arak means is close to one measuring cup. That's all. Now just remember this one. You don't need to remember this one. It's difficult. Therefore, what the recipe tells is 70 padi of milk, organic A2 milk without any water added to it, right? A2 whole milk, 70 padi, which makes it, I did a math, it makes you 560 cups of milk. 500, so you're making notes, right? 560 cups of organic A2 grass-fed milk. Now, to that, one padi rice. One padi rice means 8 cups, only 8 cups. Because one padi means 8 arak, right? A arak means 1 cup. So one padi rice, you have to add to that 560 cups of milk, 8 cups of rice. Now, to that one, now let it boil. It boils and boils and boils and boils, not just boils for 5 minutes. You have to keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. It just becomes a condensed. It's like sweet rice, right? Sweet rice. It says keep churning and keep churning and stirring it, stirring it, stirring. It comes to a thick part. A sweet will become thicker. At that time, whatever the measurement that you use, 1 cup rice, for 1 hand of rice, 1 hand of rice, add 2 badam, 2 pistachio, and 2 the crystal sugar, and 2 raisin, and 1 cashew. You have to multiply all these things now to that 1 padi, that is 8 cup of rice on a 560 cups of milk. That many badam, that many pista, that many cashew, that many raisin, that many crystal sugar. You have to add all those things. How do you add? Now take a ghee. How much ghee? The ghee should be 4 or 5 times more than the condensed milk. You already condensed, you already made the base, you already made the sweet now. Now 4 or 5 times more ghee should be added on a big pan. In that pan, add that whatever multiplied badam, cashews, pistachio, raisin, and then candy sugar. Candy means the crystal sugar. Add all those things and roast it nicely to the golden brown color. Roast it nicely. And then take it and pour it on top of the sweet. Pour it on. Are we going to have sweet or are we going to drink ghee? That's a question. But this is the recipe it's been given. Don't ask me why, what, Prabhu. If I follow the recipe, I will today only go to Vaikunta. You may be thinking, that's not my intention, but that is a recipe. That means that's a rich sweet that has to be made. And that sweet is called part soru. Part soru. How the part soru should be there? Mood and nay. Mood and nay means to the brim, to the top of it. It just has to be soaked. The sweet has to be soaked. Some sweet shop you go, they'll be take you can see the ghee underneath, right? Whether it's original ghee or not, now what we don't know. Mooda nei pede, paratantrium. This is called the paratantrium point that we'll cover that later. Mooda nei pede, mooda nei pede. We make this sweet and we make all this thing. You made the recipe now, right? You have written this one. Please make this recipe, and then you might be telling Prabhu, I have to spend so much money on this one. It's your problem, not my problem. Now you make this one, and when you made this one, take it in a nice container, nice plate, and take a few tulasi and top it on a tulasi and give it to Krishna, offer it to Krishna. After you give an offer to Krishna, the way that you should eat, this is what we have to eat. Moodanai pedu, murangai vayu vara. The way that it has to be eaten is, don't use your finger, don't use the fork or spoon or anything. What Andal is going to do is, by her hand, she's going to take the sweet soru, sweet rice, Sakara Pongal, in other words, you just take this. And, oh, I forgot to tell one more thing to add. I'm sorry about it. Jaggery. Jaggery should also be added. And when you make all this thing, then you take not sugar, not white sugar. White sugar is not good. In those days, there was no white sugar at all. Believe me or not, white sugar all got invented later, and it is not at all good. It's better to use non-white sugar, brown sugar, raw sugar, jaggery, and all those things are good. But white sugar should be avoided as much as possible. Please avoid this, avoid it. But everything is made of outside. You go and buy everything's made of white sugar only. So what to do? You have to think about what health is important or taste is important. It's individual choice. They can decide on that. Now, Andal is taking this one and then going to eat. As she was eating this one, as she was eating this one, is just dripping from her hand, just like this. When you dip, you put your tongue and just, children will do this one, like they will lick on their hand like and take it like this. It may be discussing what you're watching me when I'm doing all these things. I'm sorry, but I'm just demonstrating how children will do. That's all. When I do, it's horrible. When children does, it's lovely to see them. Like what Andal also does one. It's just taking so much an instinct that when she eats, it's all dripping like that. When how does she eat? She's going to a private room and sitting and eating everything what she cooked by herself. No, கூடி இருந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். She made all this thing and then had with all the gopis together, sit together, enjoy together, eat together this wonderful prasadam. When we are coming to the temple, that prasadam period is a very critical period, crucial time period. Why? Association of the devotees. Association of what we do is we take the associations of prasadam, which is also good. No complaints. I'm not going to say. But the more than Kudi Irundu Kulindelor means we are coming together as a congregation together. Why? Sit together, eat together, talk about Krishna together, enjoy Krishna consciousness, share your realization with others. And that is why Kudi Irundu. We are all coming together for that moment of enjoying Krishna consciousness. They are not going to pack our things and go to our room and eat. That is bad. And totally, we are not understanding what Krishna consciousness. Sometimes what we try to do is when as soon as the prasadam comes into the kitchen hall, and then we go with the plate or we go with the box and everything. Prabhu, give me that. Whether you ask permission or you don't ask permission, you just make somehow the prasadam ready. You take it and go somewhere inside the car, outside the car, or wherever it is. If it is an emergency situation, you have to have other services to go, and you have to take care of your family, packing and going prasadam. Please don't misunderstand me. That is all nice, no issues. But you don't have anything to do other than this. But you're selfishly taking the prasadam out before other devotees are eating, packing yourself and privately going and taking extra prasadam also and eating. That is not at all good. That is not Krishna consciousness. That is not this line is telling Kudi irundu kulindelor. That is not Kudi irundu kulindelor. We are disassociating with the devotees. But what Andal is saying is, we come together, we wear this dress nicely, and we wear all these ornaments together. We make this wonderful sweet rice, sakara pongal, and then filled with ghee and cashews and pistas and raisins and all this wonderful thing. We sit together and eat together this wonderful prasadam. And when we do this, kulirundu, when we do that one, it becomes so very nice, very happy. So Krishna, please provide us. When one starts experiencing Krishna consciousness, the point is when we experience Krishna consciousness to the best, then we are least worried about any problems of the world. We don't need to be worried about the world, what's happening in this country, what is happening in that country, what is happening. We don't need to be worried about it. It depends on how much deeper we are in Krishna consciousness, that much we will be detached from what's happening outside in the world. If you are worried about outside world too much, that means your attachment to the world is still there. Your Krishna consciousness is not to that level. One may tell, come on, Prabhu. We have to read the news every day. We need to know what's happening in that place, this place, this place. The world is bitter to us because we have the only reason the world is bitter is because we are diseased. If you're diseased, if you have a jaundice, then you separately you cannot eat certain items. It stays like bitter. The world is bitter for us because of not world problem, it's my problem because I am diseased. When we come to a realization of Krishna, then the world which is bitter will turn into sweetness. That is when we realize that it is Krishna who's everything. This world is also Krishna. Yes, world is also Krishna. Everything is Krishna. If you are not sure what that means, please go to the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita and you can understand what I meant now. We don't want to spend too much philosophical thing on this one. This world is Krishna. Whatever we see is Krishna. Everything is Krishna. I am also Krishna. This is where you may get into problem. 27 days Lal Gopal was speaking, which makes sense. Now he's telling, I am Krishna. What happened to him? Maybe he changed into some other schools of thought, or what's happening to him? He's just spoiling the whole mood of this congregation. Now he's saying Krishna. Please understand. You ask someone to get a glass of water. You're telling, please, Prabhuji, get me water. But that person is getting a water. When he's coming, he's telling, please take this water, Prabhuji. You ask for water, please take water. I'm telling him, I asked for you water, but you're giving a glass. Correct? I asked for you water, you give me a glass. Prabhu, the glass is what water is. Come on, how can you say glass is water? Prabhu, the water is present in the glass. Therefore, the glass is as equal to the water. We can call the glass as water because it is present in that. But glass is not water. Water is not glass. They are two different entities. But when they come together, you can call glass as water because in their position like that. I am Krishna. I am God. When this is why there's a big confusion on in the Advaita philosophy that Aham Brahmasmi is been taken literally as I am Brahman. I am that Brahman, everything is false, right? But the interpretation of Vaishnava Acharyas is not so. I am Brahman means the Lord is present within you. You become a container. Lord becomes a water because the Lord is present to you. You are also Brahman. In that sense, you are Brahman. Not that you become a Brahman. Jivatma is separate, Paramatma is separate. The Jivatma and Paramatma can never become one, but because the Paramatma is within you, you get certain qualities. Because it's Prasma is present in you, you can call yourself as Brahma. Like my name is Lal Gopal Das. Is a name given to the body or is a name given to the Atma? My question to everyone. You don't need to answer. You can mute and answer yourself. Lal Gopal Das name is given to body or name is given to Atma? Forget about these names or spiritual names. Forget about those and keep that aside. Lal says slave. The Lal is given to body or Lal name is given to Atma. We all know the name is given to not the Atma, his name is given to the body. But someone, I'm walking on the street and say, hey, Lal, Lal, who turns around? Who turns around? It is Atma which is responding to the sound is being called and using the body as the tool, turning and responding, hi, hello, like that. That means the name that is given to the body can reach to the level of Atma. Therefore, Atma can also be called as Lal. In that sense, when Paramatma is present inside, when the Jivatma and Paramatma is there, the Jivatma can be called as Brahman. In that sense, that does not mean Jivatma and Paramatma one and the same. If it is confusing to too much, I'm very sorry. But this is a very, 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 very important point to remember. Otherwise, we will not understand this particular pasam when Andal is saying, you become bracelet, you become the earring, you become this, and you become me. Then we say, wow, this is exactly what we are not supposed to be preaching around. That's not what it is. It is a mood of bhakti that makes a person to think, I am Krishna itself. And there are some people who falsely identify themselves Krishna, and then they think they are Krishna, and they're putting a peacock feather on the head and holding a flute, and they do all this. This is totally apasampradayam. That is also that we are not talking about that sampradaya. We are talking about a real bhakti in which they once start thinking about themselves as that person. Right? That level of bhakti, we are not into that one, and that's very hard to even get to that level. Now the point here is this world is bitter to us. This world is bitter to us because we are diseased, right? So, well, let's take an example. A prince is there. The prince is walking around the kingdom of walking around and seeing the kingdom nicely and enjoying. But he also accidentally goes to a place where the people are being punished. There's a prison, the people are being punished there. When the prince saw this one, he became really scared. He got frightened. He came running to his father. Father, there is a prison, and I saw some people are beating that person with lashes and hitting and doing. And I'm just scared about that, my father. I'm scared there is something like that. What is that? And father said, my dear son, sit here. Come here. Sit down. Do not get scared of the prison. Do not get scared of the prison. Why, father? Because this kingdom is mine. That prison is also mine. Please listen to this one. This kingdom is mine, and the prison is also mine. The kingdom Vaikunta is mine. The Prakriti, this world is also mine. You do not get scared about the world, which is jail. When the son hears this one, oh, so you are the proprietor, owner of both the spiritual, both the kingdom and the prison? Father says, of course, I am the owner, I am the proprietor of my kingdom, also which is this jail. When the son hears this one, the fear that he had is gone totally. Yes or no? The fear that he had about the jail is gone totally. Why? My father is the Lord of kingdom. My father is the Lord of this jail. My father is the Lord of the Supreme Father Krishna is the Lord of spiritual world. The Supreme Father Krishna is the Lord of the material world. Why I should be worried about this material world too much? Why should I get scared about this one? Therefore, we become fearless. We become fearless. கூடியிருந்து குளிந்தோலோ என் பாவாய். Krishna spoke about what Andal spoke about. I need 5 things. And then Krishna said, are you happy now? Krishna said, are you happy now? You got what you want. Are you happy now? Now, what is this 5 items that we are talking here? கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா. கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா. உன் தன்னை பாடி பறைக்கொண்டு யாம் பெரு சம்மானம். Right? நாடு புகழ பரிசினால் நன்றாக. This talks about the greatness of an acharya as teacher. All these things speaks about the greatness of an acharya. Kudare. Kudare means the acharyas takes a position of those people who are against Krishna consciousness, those people who does not come to temple, they also win over such people and they bring them to the lotus feet of the Lord. The beautiful story is being told. Beautiful story is being told where I don't think we have much time to go on the stories yet. Let's move on here. So Kudara means the Acharya, the Gurus takes a position where they win over the hearts of people who are materialistic people. Kudarai, Vellum Seer, Govinda, Nadu Puharum. Next is Nadu Puharum. That such an Acharya must be glorified by the disciple. That one should not feel hesitant to glorify their gurus. This is a very important thing. Sometimes we see that we are hesitant to glorify our gurus because what will happen? It's not so. We can glorify, but only thing is we don't make it in such a way. We don't become a fanatic, guys. That's all. We should not become fanatic, but glorifying our guru is all approved by the scripture. We have to glorify our guru. Therefore, no problem in glorifying. For example, if this is a nice story, I have to tell this one. Yambar is disciple of Ramanujacharya. Yambar is such a great disciple, a sannyasi. Then people will come and tell Yambar, you are wonderful in giving classes. Yambar says, yes, I am good in giving classes. Very nice classes. And someone will tell, your knowledge is outstanding. Yambar says, yes. My knowledge is outstanding. He acknowledges, he accepts. And then someone is coming, you're the deity worship, the way that you do Tiruvaradhanam, you do the Abhishekam and all this wonderful thing, no one in the world can do. And Yambar says, yes, I am the best person to do deity worship. And then people are coming and telling like this. And then one person came and said, Yambar, are you not supposed to be humble? You're supposed to be humble. Looks like you are enjoying the glories and praises that everyone is coming and telling you. What's happening with you? Even someone is coming, making an announcement in the temple, and so is so great. He has done those, this. I said, yes. How is that going to be projected to the audience there? Is what arrogant guy is. What he doesn't, he's not humble at all, right? But then to the opposite, Ember is acknowledging to everything, and someone is coming and asking, how can you do this one? How can you be like this? And Ember says, my dear person, my dear sir, understand, if I reject these things, whatever they said, that means I'm having an unqualified guru, unqualified teacher. That is what I'm telling them. If I say, no, 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 Prabhu, not me, I am not knowledgeable, that means what? My guru did not give me knowledge, proper knowledge. No, 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 Prabhu, I'm not doing wonderful deity worship. That means what? The guru has not taught you nicely how to do deity worship nicely. That is what I'm going to say? No, whatever I'm doing is, if it's been seen by the others that I'm doing a good job, good service, all the credit, all the glories goes to my guru. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru Parampara. Why we they say this? This is the point. Therefore, we have to glorify our Guru, not to take the glorification to ourselves. That is Naadu Puhara. So these are the lessons that we are learning from this Pasuram. Kudare means the Guru will go and convince everyone to bring them into the lotus feet of Krishna. Nadu Puhara means we as a disciple must glorify Guru without offending, without creating problem to others in a nice way. That is second one. And then Nadu Puharum, Parsinal Nandraha, and the Sudagame means now important points are that there's something called Pancha Samskaram. The Pancha Samskaram has 5 things to do. When we get initiated, this is a traditional way of how the Pancha Sanskaram is being done. It's now even now it's been followed. Pancha Sanskaram, there are 5 things that are very important. When you get initiated, we get the Urdhva Pundram. That we are starting. The Guru gives Urdhva Pundram, means the 12 parts of our body will be decorated by Nama. Namam. That's why I said Namam. Namam potangala. They put your Namam is spoken in a very wrong sense. That's wrong to talk like that. But anyway, many of you don't know what I'm speaking. Some who are from Tamil Nadu will understand what that means. That's not the topic now. 12 parts of our body should be marked with the holy name of the Lord. The purpose of putting tilak is to call out the name of the Lord. If you are not doing that one, there's no point of putting tilak. Therefore, let's make sure we have a practice that whenever put, okay, Shavaya Namaha, Narayana Namaha, Madhavaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha, we call out the name of the Lord so that the tilak becomes, the Urdhva Pundram is effective on that particular part to give protection to us to do our services. The one thing that we get is Urdhva Pundram. The second thing one gets is the Shankha Chakra on the shoulder. They give Shankha Chakra mudra. They make a Shankha Chakra mudra. Third one is the mantra. The mantra Upadesham has been given. Fourth one is Nama, the Dasa Nama. Dasa Nama is given. The fifth one is how to worship deities. These are 5 together. It's called Pancha Samskaram. Samskaram, a ritual. It's done during the time of initiation. That is how it is. Now, Shudagame. Sudagame, what is the purpose of bangle here? What does it represent? What is Guru? Where Guru is giving us a bangle at the time of initiation? Yes, he gives us a bangle called Chudagame, which means he makes our hands ready to do deity worship. So this hand, it teaches us how to do deity worship. Therefore, Sudagame represents performing out of 5. One is Sudagame, doing deity worship. How to do deity worship is taught by the Guru. So that's number 1, Sudagame. Tol Valaya means on the shoulder, the Guru gives an imprint of Shankha and Chakra on the shoulder. That's the second one, Sudagame. Tode means in the ears. What he gives the earring? Mantra, the holy mantra, the Gayatri mantra, or any mantra that particular gives, the mantra Upadesham is given in the ear. Sevipuve means where in the ear he also gives a name, Dasya Nama, so and so Dasa, so and so Dasi, the Dasya Nama, number 4, Chevipuve. Padagame, in the feet. What is the feet that he is doing that? The feet of the Lord is put on our body. That is called Urdhva Pundram. Lord's feet is what goes on our forehead, on our center of the abdomen, on our chest, on our neck, on our right side of the abdomen, and so forth. Therefore, Sudagame, Tolvalaye, Tode, Sevipuve, Padagame. Sudagame is the Sudagame is the deity worship. Tolvalaye is the mark of the Shankha Chakra. Tode is mantra upadesha. And the Sevipuve is the Dasya Nama. And fifth one is Padagame, is the 12 part of the body. Urdhva Pundram has been done. And then another one is Adai Udupom. Adai Udupom means wear the dress around us, right? This is a jnana. Over here, it is jnana. Then Guru Acharya gives us a jnana upadesham. He gives a jnana. And lastly, by the grace of Acharya, we get the sweet race. By the grace of Acharya, Finally, whatever we are aspiring for, we get that sweet rice. What is that sweet rice that Acharya gives us? Acharya gives us the sweet rice. Who can be more nectarian than the Lord himself? He is the real sweet rice. He is the sweet rice. He gives us the Lord himself to us, and we enjoy the Lord and in Lord's services. The Lord is the part chore, and that is a sweet rice, and the Lord cannot be enjoyed by himself. Therefore, he has been we enjoy the Lord in the association of the devotees. Therefore, it's not alone enjoying, we are enjoying the Lord Chakra Pongal, the Pongal, Sakara Pongal, the sweet rice, along with the devotees. Also, it's an interpretation. Also, the commentary is given enjoying by the Tiruvai Mori. Nammalvar is another great saint. He has written another Pasuram, set of Pasuram called Tiruvai. The Lord cannot be enjoyed by himself. We have to enjoy with Tiruvai. For us, we can take it. We enjoy the Lord in the association of the devotees. That ends today's Pasuram, where what's coming up next tomorrow is this Parai. Now Krishna is going to ask, are you done now? You somehow or the other, you convinced and told me that we are done, you're done with the Nobu and everything. Are you finally done now? And Andal is telling, no, there's one more item we need from you. One more item we need from you, which we've been talking for all the 25 pasarams in the past. Now we are going to ask for that. And what is that? That is called Parai. What is that Parai? That is going to be revealed tomorrow. And this is the qualification of one who's desiring to attain moksha. Whoever is wanting to attain moksha, what is the qualification that they should have? That will be revealed tomorrow. Please join us tomorrow at 5 o'clock Central to understand just another 3 more pasam, 28, 29, 30. We'll enjoy this 3 pasam together. We don't want to enjoy ourselves, we'll enjoy together. ஊடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா உன் தன்னை பாடி பறைகொண்டு யாம் பெரும் சம்மானம் நாடு புகழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக சூடகமே தோல்வலையே தோடே செவிப்போவே பாடகமே என்றனைய பல்கலம் யாம் அணிவோம் ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பாட்சோறு மூடனை பெழுது முழங்கை வழிவார ஊடியிருந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய் ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம் எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம் ஜிய திருவடிகளே சரணம். Thank you very much. Please forgive me for any offenses and thanks for tolerating me. See you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.